Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tablestory RagTag with your host.
Not actually another language.
That's the name. That's the name, but that's the more like avant-garde way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment
Tablestory
there.
RagTagoos.
I'm not going to
I
spoil
think I'm
it.
unfriending all of them now.
RagTagoos.
Touching my spaghetti.
Yeah, if we one day if we get a sponsorship deal, it'll be from Ragu.
Ragu.
I would be okay
We'll
with
just
that.
actually have to drink it.
As you're healing.
You have to
Yes.
Giant-
Put
Really
ice
very
sugar with
good if
red
you
stuff
just
in it.
Nuke it for a minute.
Turn this down. Don't know if it's too loud. Giant things of marinara sauce for you to gulp down for every healing
Yeah.
potion.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Like a full jar. You don't get the healing points unless you chug.
We all pay in the end. It's fine.
It's got chunks.
We all pay.
It's got chug. Oh.
I'll be here all week.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Tablestory RagTags.
Episode, it's got chunks.
Episode It's Got Chunks. Oh no. We're never gonna escape this.
Come on, Ragu, bring it
We're
home.
just blaming Tuesday. We're gonna call it a day.
Blame Tuesday.
for this.
Hashtag Blame Tuesday.
It's just-
She got us here.
It's not as
Um,
catchy.
We got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we have a session today.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
We're
Bad
here.
news is, unfortunately, Connor needs some time off here during the holidays, so he's going to be taking a little break from RagTags. But if you guys want to see him a little bit more, he'll be in Dustvale next week with myself, with Brad, with Tuesday. We're doing the Dustvale one shot on, is it the 12th or the 13th?
It's on the 12th at 5
Wednesday.
EST.
5
Wednesday.
EST.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
You have 1
So
week.
you guys can catch him there. But everyone tweet him, send him your love. He'll be gone from the campaign for a little bit, and we hope he will return soon. We hope it gets better. How have you guys
Send in
been?
pictures of Ragu.
Send
Send him pictures of Ragu.
Yep. No
to
context,
do
no
it.
nothing. Just
Right.
Just
Just
say,
regular.
say we love him as well. Don't know context, just say we love him as well.
Hashtag ad.
Imagine just waking up and getting like 30
hashtag
pictures of
ad.
Ragu on Twitter, and you're like,
I used to do that to celebrities on my old YouTube channel. We used to. We
Let's
used
hear
to.
it. Let's hear it.
We used to do. What was it called? Fuck. What was it called? It was something roulette. Roulette. We called it. We would. I can't remember what it was called now, and I'm devastated because it was great. It was called like Celebrity Roulette or something. Twitter Roulette. Twitter Roulette. It was called Twitter Roulette. Right, and you would get. We would tell the people that were watching the channel to send pictures all week abusively to just some random celebrity on Twitter, and we'd go for like big shot celebrities and stuff to annoy them, or people we knew. I think the only person who responded ever was Zach Braff.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, that cop girl. Who's the cop girl from that movie? Anna Kendrick.
Oh,
She responded
Anna
as
Kendrick.
well.
Yeah.
She
What'd she
responded.
say?
I can't remember.
No.
wait,
You have to
no,
go and
you
watch it.
can't remember.
I was hoping it was like Zach Braff like tweeted out, why the fuck are people tweeting me giraffes today? Like,
I think Zach Braff was pugs with hats on. Like everyone had to send him pictures of pugs with hats on. Yeah, I don't think anyone got that pissed off with it. You know, I think it was mostly just confusion, or they just ignored us. Twitter roulette, and we would roll a little thing, a little tombola, and it would come out with the celebrity that at random,
Twitter
and then the
roulette.
picture at random. Yeah, it was really fun. My YouTube channel was ahead of its time, dude. It would have. It would have.
Spelling roulette?
It would have. Roulette. It was spelled like roulette.
That's
We just pronounced it roulette.
ROLAIY.
Yeah, my YouTube channel was dope, dude. It was so fun, but no one gave a shit back then because if you weren't doing like the Chubby Bunny challenge, then no one was watching you.
Yeah,
you know,
back
they
when there
didn't
was,
like
like, a
original
cinnamon
content back
challenge
then.
They didn't like the ice bucket challenge. Oh man.
Wait,
I
YouTube likes original content now?
I
don't know, man. YouTubers are fighting each other, so
If they do, I need to completely change my editing style because I'm just stealing shit at this point.
I guess it is
I don't
different.
know, man.
I guess it is. I don't know. We could go into it, but I'm not gonna.
Or we could pitch Ragu for a sponsorship.
Let's do that instead.
Yep.
I'm too
Playing
tired.
games.
Ragu roulette. Let's go.
I'm far too tired.
We'll just
Ragu
randomly send somebody some
roulette.
ragu.
I think I edited for 8 hours today, so my brain is so
It's just fried.
Fried. I think I can think about YouTube for one more second.
Hope
Yeah.
you're ready to.
For Brad, that's
Your
like
eyes,
3 months
I
of
haven't seen your
content.
eyes look like a little bit blank.
I know.
They're
I'm
just
like,
look-
yeah, my eyes are
they're
kind
a
of
little-
square. I've just been sat here like blitzing. The problem is, like, the first edit I did was really long, but Premiere crashed on me halfway through it and lost a lot of my work, so I had to do it again. I pretty much had to edit the first video twice, and it was the longest of all the edits possible. Meme review, fucking take forever. They take so long to edit. And then I did a you laugh you lose video for tomorrow in like an hour because it's just him watching videos. It's so easy. It's the weirdest thing. I spent like 7 hours on one and then like 1 hour on the other, and my brain is like, I don't understand what I've done. And here I am.
Like this. I had said at the end of the last episode after we got off, the session we had to cancel because of all my maps being deleted. That was these maps. Right here.
Yeah, no, that's the
and all the
worst.
lighting, all the numbering, all the not spoiling anything, the things that are in there.
Yeah.
There are
But then I
things in
realized
here.
when I was
Now we know there are things.
I found a
There's-
completely different thing and just remade them in like 2 hours. It was like bang, 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 bang.
I went in and checked all of my stuff when you said yours was deleted, and thankfully nothing got lost. Thank God. I did have it happen to me on Google Docs once, though. I remember logging in during a session. It was a long time ago, and I think it was either Fractured Worlds or the one I did before that, which was called Champions of Light. And I logged into Google Docs, and I remember sitting and writing this fucking column of shit to say, and it wasn't there. And I was like, what do I do? And I just had to improv like the whole thing. And but it was so over prepared, but it was stuff that I wanted to say specifically, and it was gone. And it's the worst feeling. And you just sat there like, I don't know what to do now.
If I lose the Google Doc for this campaign, I don't know what we're doing.
Done.
Because it's like
We're done
40
here.
pages long. Speaking of which,
it would
I
be
write
the
all my
end of the
notes on the
campaign.
back of ragu labels.
right.
Never lose them.
Multi-purpose. I like it.
Use them.
Go on.
So the ones that like they get ripped a little too, so you've only got so much writing space.
And it helps you be creative.
All right. So, starting off, let me give you guys that. Keep the or should we? Oh, here we go. This is a little better. It's not the one that I wanted to use.
Jesus, what do you mean it's a little better? It was terrifying.
That's not the one I wanted to use. So let's pick up where we left off last week. A little wibbly wobbly stuff in between, but I'll do a quick recap of what's happened so far. You've all been kind of corralled, unfortunately, into these ruins, into these caves. A couple of days ago in game, you guys were taking a rest, greeting the morning after spending a night with a merchant, Barnaby, and then you were set upon by bandits that you later learned were from the Burning Thorn. They've chased you across the foothills here, and led you into a cave where you met up with Megan Baylor, the human rogue, and added him into the party. And instead of fighting the seemingly hundreds of bandits that have been letting off their horns in warning and seemingly in unison communicating across these plains, Megan, I think you'd gone up and kind of taken a peek-see out of this cave that you were stuck in, and just seen a couple, like at least 100 to the north, that were at least an hour or two's ride away coming in, and then multiple groups of bandits riding around on horses. You'd all decided to cave in the tunnels and head down this hole that you'd found, leading you to this ruin here. As you'd gone through these caves, you'd come out into some kind of like alchemist's room. Looks like you're in the back entrance of some kind of temple or ruin, and most of it has been pilfered, as explained by your newfound party member that Taldro had hired. If I'm not mistaken, had hired for 87 gold pieces.
Just whatever the fuck we've got, because I didn't value the money.
Precisely 87 is what you guys had. Precisely
No,
87
you
gold.
had
is what you
86, and I asked for 87.
Mm.
I asked for like one extra
You
gold.
asked for one extra. He said all we have is 86, and he asked for 87. You've given over half, and now currently Megan is scouting down the hallway. probably scared by some rats. You, Megan, you heard rats and just kind of set out the other way. I think you find you all now long resting. You guys had said you wanted to do a long rest. ASAP here. And your companion Barnaby has been kind enough to supply some bedrolls for anyone that might not have one. And I think we find you all during your long rest here. Who would have taken first watch?
Keck.
Yeah, I feel like
Probably.
Cack.
Yeah,
Keck? All right.
definitely.
All right. So I think this little room that you guys are in here are they're kind of like a squat barracks. I think there's a couple of bunks. It's not just 4 like that are on the map there. Sorry, I've got a bunch of. Oh my goodness, why did I write so much down? Who would ever do this? Me? No, man, it was Flynn. It was my cat does all my prep. This is all scripted. Let me give you guys this. As you're all, whoa. Sorry, a little too loud. As you're all resting here, Keck, I think on your watch here, you hear a small commotion from the back down the cave that you would come in. Just seems like a small.
Is it almost like would it be the collapse, like I guess the collapsed cave kind of like still doing its thing, or is it like motion?
It's like I feel like you hear an unsettling of dirt, maybe of like something that of the cave still being in motion, and then like a couple things falling onto the table, and a small like noise, kind of like air's being pushed through the hallway.
I want to stand up and kind of peek around. Like, am I seeing anything? Like it's kind of funky, or is it just almost wind being blown through the tunnel? Do I feel anything?
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Perception, be gentle to me.
Okay, you didn't roll yet. My roll thing has been weird. Let me know when you roll. So roll 20 is being funky on me today.
That would be a natural 1.
I think you can't see too much right now because there's a little bit of firelight from the fire that Barnaby's put out or put up for you guys. But you can smell something. It does smell like food. No sight. It's a little too far. Smells though.
I want to. Fuck, I'm curious. All right, so I'm gonna kind of creepily like look around the corner. I want to start walking towards it a bit. Hand out, kind of ready to grab anything that's trying to bait, because if there's something moving and it smells good, they know.
Okay. Ozug's arm kind of comes up. You got your hand ready for the Eldritch Blast, and Ozug's for the grabbing.
Just for the grab, yeah.
All right. You start to trek along, start to plod along the hallway. Kind of making note. I'll have to fix that after. Taking note of the trap that Megan had disabled. And you're going into you're carrying on, going towards the source, or
I'm going. Yeah, I'm looking back that everyone's okay, and then I'll kind of creepily just make sure that it's nothing super serious.
Okay. Yeah. If everybody looks soundly asleep, Barnaby's head is kind of like propped over on his bag, and he's kind of like folding down, snoring away. Taldro and Kale have both taken up a bed, and I think Megan, I don't know if you would sleep on the floor or would you sleep on a bed?
I'd sleep in the corner on the floor with my eyes wide open.
Getting Johnny Depp vibes. That's it.
I have never been haunted by
man.
an image so much all of a
Oh
sudden.
God, I really
God.
need fan art of that. I really wish we had fan art of that. That'd be. Okay, so you start
Turn
to.
around. There's just.
walk-
Okay.
Oh, so you start to trek down the hallway. As you get a little closer to the room that you would come through, you notice right, I think right about here, just above a table, there's a small like rent, a small tearing, an opening. Looks familiar. In the color, reminds you, I think, of your dreams and the chains, the oceans.
Immediately. Okay, or Keck is just frozen.
And there's like a small waft of fried chicken. But then like a cold breeze and you hear the racking of chains again.
There's literally a scale in my head right now of food to fear. That's a big mood. Creep with almost like not even remotely thinking, starts walking towards it a little bit. Is the smell coming from that tear?
Yeah. You can see like as it's kind of forming, it's about like 3 to 4 feet in height. As it's kind of forming and opening a slight bit more as you walk towards it. You can see it's disturbing some of the ground and the roof near it. Some of the rocks are being like wedged out of space and falling out, almost as if it's pulling it towards it. And you feel that pull as well as you start to come a little closer.
It starts immediately doing the hand fidget. Just...
Yeah, and you can feel the chain tightening.
Turns around for just one last glance. Anything behind him, anything just...
See the kind of dim firelight down the hallway?
Thinking it might just be a dream again. He pushes forward.
Starts to pull you in a little bit more. You can see kind of the links of a chain start to come out and start to like snake towards your hand that you're clenching. It doesn't go immediately towards it. It's gentle and kind of snake-like, almost curious in nature. Although it's just a chain. So you're like, what the fuck?
It's...
There we go. That far away? It's just kind of snaking towards you. It pauses about 2 feet away.
Keiko opened his hand and almost like it's offering something, just palm open.
Kind of snakes into your palm. Do you grab it?
I grab it.
It pulls you in immediately. You feel the rush of air as it just tugs. You can smell the food a little bit more as soon as your face gets a little closer to the rift, and it and just closes. And Keck and Ozug are from the hallway. We get a scene of it closing, the dust and the rocks and the earth settling a little bit more and kind of crumbling down onto the tables, and the small fizz of light down the hallway. The fire kind of flickers, and you find you guys waking up a short while after. Can feel the air damp and kind of stiff. Opening your eyes and rubbing them, still dark. You can hear Barnaby snoring.
Does he snore in Canadian too?
Oh, booty.
Oh,
You know,
God.
So that's a yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I would have sat
Justin
up
Trudeau.
and in the dark there and be meditating until somebody else stirs.
Okay. You're all level 3 now that you long rested. Sorry to hold it out on you guys, but it was important before that fight.
Am I level 4 now?
No. You're actually level 2. Congrats. No.
You got downgraded.
You got 30 XP for that encounter. Congrats.
Yeah.
Roll me perception checks here really quick before you guys level up. We can do the level up at the end of the session here if you guys want, or we can do it here on the session. If you
I'm
think
quietly
quick.
doing it already
All right.
in the background.
So do it now while you guys are.
22.
Oh. Damn. All right. We got, this
I
is
got
the,
an
okay,
8.
that's the 2 from Keck. 8 from. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, that's the first roll of the session. Never mind.
Smart boy. It's fine.
8 from Taldro, a 12 from Megan, and a 22 from Kale. Okay, so while you're meditating, I think this is you wake up first. While you're meditating, you're sitting on the bed. Through the snores, the Canadian snores over here. I think you can hear maybe a faint cry, a faint yelp.
Can I discern if it's
Cry for help.
masculine or feminine?
Sounds masculine.
Okay.
And seems to kind of. It's kind of like on the 5th echo, like you know like when you yell and it can oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just kind of hear it, like maybe on a breeze of wind if there were any down here.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's coming from down the hallway that you guys haven't explored further.
I'll roll up onto my knees here and shuffle over to Taldro and start pushing at him.
This is still sore.
Oh, shh, shh, shh. I don't see Keck, and I've heard something like a cry. That way.
Cry like what cry? Like animal or like child?
Like a man.
It seems Keck has found himself some breakfast, no?
Perhaps. Well, it sounded desperate. It sounded like trouble.
Yes, again, it sounds like Keck has found himself some breakfast. I can't help but cry as I move at the moment because my body is still sore and fucked from being.
Everything aches.
Yeah. As I stand up, I use my great hammer as a thing to grab onto and pull myself back up. Yeah, like a crutch. Is Megan awake?
Do you have to make so much noise?
I'm tapping Megan. You are good at creeping around, no?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should send him first, no? He's strange and having someone
I'm
who is...
counting my money, all right?
Yes, the money which we have paid you to do this exact thing.
Half the money, all right?
Half the money, so you creep half the way, yes?
All right.
See if you can find out what is happening. If it is something that you need me to run in and kill, just shout, Taldro, kill.
Right. I'm not an Nancy. I can spark something out if it's a problem, all right? All right. The way.
Yeah,
The way.
just moving out of the way, putting my gauntlets on. I probably wouldn't have taken half of my stuff off anyway, but my boots or something and my gauntlets.
Okay.
I'll be putting them on while he sneaks off. This is great having a little fucking rogue, by the way, that we've paid to do stuff, just for the record, because this is where we would fuck up. Up to now, up to this point, we'd be like, oh, let's creep forward. Failed stealth rolls to the max. We all stumble in and fucking just. The only thing we could do up to this point, Peachy, was run at stuff because we knew we would fail.
Yeah, one of the first episodes, there was like a camp where they could have gone in stealthy. Like it was really obvious.
The
they could have gone
ideal
in
way
stealthy.
to approach it.
They
Was
just
stealth.
sent the fucking ogre in.
We just
It was
went
like
run.
max speed.
Yeah,
As fast
through
as
brush, through trees, through everything. It was like this fucking giant bulldozer going through a forest.
Yeah,
We had to. We didn't have
The end of
any
their turn,
option.
only got them to the beginning of the camp, so it was like a fucking bear.
We knew we couldn't stealth. Like
And then
every other party could stealth and would have stealthed in that moment. We knew we'd fail, so we were like, "Fuck it, we'll just run at it then. Let's go. This is beautiful."
All right. So
Anyway, I send him off.
Is Megan and Taldro, are you guys both setting off, or just Megan?
No, Megan, I'm not going.
Okay, Megan.
I just kind of step into.
Let me
the
know what you're doing.
shadows. I just step into the shadows and instantly try and like just hide even from these people who can see in the dark.
Okay, give me a stealth check. 15. All right, so you start to duck out, slip into the shadow, sneak across the beds here, and sneak out of the room. Taldro, like as you turn around to go and talk to Megan, is gone.
This is very strange, but useful for now until he turns on us.
He's going to turn on us.
Of course, he keeps talking about the money. When their money run out, he will.
Only if you don't pay me.
Oh, he's still here.
Oh,
I didn't go anywhere. What's wrong with you?
He moved like
Go
shadow.
are you going to turn on us?
What? What do you mean turn on you?
Like, try to hurt us?
Why? I'll just steal your money if you piss me off.
Well, all right. You already have half of it. And
Yes,
now-
that would be the point.
Uh.
If I finish this, you give me all your money, and then, well, you're useless, really.
not useless.
All right, not useless, mostly shit.
We'll just go have a look.
I'm trying, but you're having a word with me every 5 minutes.
You set off. All right.
Watching the whole thing.
You doing anything before you set off? Before you go down?
I'll probably have my knife out if they said there were sounds, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna creep.
All right. So you start to creep.
Oh, wait a minute, we're in this hallway actually, and the DM said, "Do you want to do anything else?" I want to be careful and make sure.
That's not metagaming at all.
All right, go ahead. Give me a perception check. To check for traps.
Virtual roll investigation.
Oh,
Oh!
I think it's perception for.
I know.
Just
I'm
your
just saying what
general.
I prefer.
Yeah.
I prefer roll acrobatics.
Well, this is for like a general as you go. If you want to stop specifically on this map and like I want to check this spot for traps, then it'll be investigation. Like if you want to get to a room and tell me to check for traps,
All right.
that's different. So
I'm just gonna scan the hallway because I
Yeah.
feel like I've already taken out a trap and it's
Yeah.
dealt with. I'm gonna creep down here.
yeah, creeping it down. I labeled a little poorly here. Right here is a I don't know if you guys can see, but just at the edge of your vision, left side of the hallway, the T there is a small like kind of broken door. It blocks your vision for now, but it's opened. You can see it cracked open a little bit. As you come in this room, give a quick look around. Can't see anything. No tripwires again, like the one down the hallway there. No crossbow bolts on the wall. There's a statue to your right as you walk into the hallway itself. This little T junction here kind of stands pretty imposing. It's like 8 feet tall. It's not as faded as the other ones that you might find in the temple here, but it depicts a woman in armor with a small like device on her arm and a shield starting to come out of the arm out of the device and wielding a flail. But it does seem defaced a little bit.
Does it have like a placard?
Yeah, there is a small plaque at the very bottom. Give me an investigation check.
No whammies.
There's the plaque is kind of faded, but as you go to look for it, you or look it over and scream or what's the word? Squint. And down a little more. You
Scream at it.
As you squint down a little more, you can see like a small lever just underneath the leggings or underneath the legs attached to the statue.
Where was the noise coming from?
More south.
All right, I'm gonna make a mental note of that because that's interesting.
Okay.
Did you say the door's broken? Can I like peek through one of the cracks or something?
Yeah, it's like cracked open and like the top right section seems like it's been busted off. As you look down this hallway here to the west, you just see like a pretty long hallway covered in cobwebs and seemingly like some of the pieces of cobble have given way on the right side and kind of caved in a little bit. At the very back, it looks like it leads to like a kitchen of some sort. You can just see like, or something with storage. You can just see barrels and cupboards at the far back.
Like food storage, that kind of like perishable goods storage. All right, that's pointless. I don't care about that. All right, I'm going to carry on creeping down this part.
Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, it just looks like a storeroom. Yeah, it just looks like a storeroom. As you start to creep down, roll me a dexterity save.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm the one that screwed up my roll. Oh, it burns.
Okay.
It's like cystitis.
It's like a what? Did you say cystitis?
Cystitis.
All right. Real quick. Dun, 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 dun. This is. I need to roll
3d8s.
You're not wrong.
Oh, okay.
That could kill me. What you mean?
I'm just
gonna sip my coffee and shut the hell up.
all right. So
Thanks, Sot.
as you start to go down this southern hallway here, you feel your feet kind of trip on something. As you look down, you kind of realize at the last moment there was something just kind of nestled behind a rock. And as you trip over it, you can hear foom, 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 as in front of you, three small sides start to swing vertically down. Yeah, small. They're kind of makeshift and shoddy, attached to like a rudimentary wooden brace and held up about 5 feet above the door frame here, and they just start to swing. And you dodge the first two, but the last one kind of clips you on the shoulder and does 3 damage as it kind of sinks in. Just kind of sinks in, and the other two. And you all hear a kind of a yelp in pain down the hallway from Megan.
Was that the ghost sound? Did he say Tavdro kill?
I think we'd better go see.
I poke my head out because he's not that far away. And just look down the thing. Does he have a scythe stuck in his fucking shoulder?
I don't think you can. I don't know, unless you would have stepped back, Megan. I think like Megan's just around the corner, but you can. I think you can see 2 scythes that are like slowing down their momentum here.
It seems he cannot see traps as much as he hoped. I wonder if he is dead already. I'm gonna head down and look for him.
No. Barnaby says, hey, do you guys want a 10-foot pole for checking traps? I can sell you one for a gold.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, well, one moment here. Let me just go into my pack. Why don't I?
Oh, you
Pulls
don't
out-
have the gold to spend on frivolous items like a 9-foot pole.
Yes, I
Megan
thought
says
you
that
would
with a
want-
scythe still.
Yeah,
Do you
I
want?
say that as I'm pulling it out.
Why don't you purchase it then? If you are, it will help.
All right,
no?
look, I just woke up. All right.
Are you okay?
You know what it's like when you sleep? Your eyes get all dry because they're open all night.
You just woke up. I can sell you some ground coffee beans for 2
shut it up,
silver.
will you?
All right. Well, okay. I'm sorry. Here's the pole. Pulls out like a slender, like silver pole. It's about a foot in length, but it's telescopic. Starts to you see you just pull it in.
I'm an expert
pull it out.
trap disarmer. I do not need a pole.
I'm
I
sorry,
take it.
Mister, with the scythe in his arm.
I have it. I have the
Walk
thing.
away. All right. Yeah.
I just say you must give him 1 gold.
I ain't giving him shit, but. Oh, Caldro, you see that thing? That woman there with the nice knockers?
What is knocker?
Points at the statue.
Armor. Yes.
Look down the side. Pull that. But be careful.
What will happen?
I assume it's gonna turn these scythes off. Or kill you.
I pull it.
You pull it. Yeah. So it's like a horizontal switch. So you currently to the right, and you have to like. And as it kind of like sticks a little bit up as you get to the halfway mark, and you have to kind of reach in and push it down. As you give a final push, you hear a, and then a series of mechanisms start to, going kind of southward, and then from somewhere in the rooms below, or to the south, you hear a loud like metal grating, and then kind of a crashing sound of something. Almost like a gate closing.
Or something else.
I hand the pole to Megan.
I don't need your pole, but
But
my toilet isn't broken.
do not. Kale. I hand it to Kale.
I instantly fall to the side as I grab it.
It is also after hearing that at this point that I would like to roll my level 3 HP.
Go ahead, yeah, guys, do your level up.
Super sane right now.
Oh my god! Kale, roll your
Maximum.
HP as well.
Okay.
If you haven't already.
Fucking hell,
remind
dude.
me-
Just hit your hit
Didn't I
dice.
do that last time?
Okay.
Didn't I roll max 12 last time? Or do I?
No,
am I
didn't you get
No!
nothing last time? Oh,
Damn it! Every time!
Kale, you're so weak, dude. Oh my god, I have 36 HP, bro.
Well, at
That's
least it's on
insane.
brand for Kale.
The fuck did what the fuck?
oh
man. That is fucking
Alright.
amazing.
Brad, did
Wow.
you do your paladin bullshit for level 3 yet, or are you still doing it?
I have it all.
You have it already? All right. What you went? Which one? Oathbreaker or
Wow.
no? Which one?
I went vengeance.
So,
Dun dun dun.
Anakin, my young.
I didn't go conquest. Conquest was truly. I was like so tempted to go full Vader, because that's all conquest is. Conquest is just become a Sith. And I was tempted, but I was like, no, he's
I
not.
was hoping. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll me your perception check. Sorry if you wanted to keep that a secret. It looked like it there for a second. You didn't have to tell me.
No, I just remembered that we spoke about it about 6 weeks ago, and I forgot everything that we talked about in that moment. And was like, oh wait, was I supposed to do something? Jay told me to do something, and I was trying to rack my brains for a moment. Like, did he tell me I have to do one of the other ones? Like, oh fuck, am I supposed to be like Path of Redemption or something?
You're gonna become a superhero.
I went with Vengeance, pretty much, yeah, because Gideon's back, because of
Boy.
Gideon and because of Kellenvor, yeah.
Continuing the paladin lineage.
I was gonna go Oath of Devotion, by the way, everybody, before I fucking died. And now I've come back and had to become a fucking dark paladin.
This entire campaign was like Oath of Devotion until you died. This whole campaign. So, Megan, you're going south.
I'm now everyone's like watching. I've already fucked up. I'm gonna be extra careful. I'm
Okay.
gonna pay more attention to looking for traps than being stealthy.
All right, roll me an investigation check as you start to creep down this hallway here.
Did it stop the sides?
Sorry?
The button, the lever, or did they stop on their own?
Well, okay, so I should explain this this trap here. It's kind of hoisted up. You know, like those chin-up bars that you put on a door frame.
Do I look like I've ever seen a fucking chin-up bar, Jay? Come on, dude.
Yeah, fuck off. I know you spent time in the gym, Brad.
I actually have one
really
on this
buff.
door right here.
Yeah. So it's like one of those, and then it looks like these three sides were held up by something, and then when let go, it's just a kind of gravity trap. They just swing down and attach in. The lever that you had pulled to the left, that sounded like there was a mechanism underneath the rocks that was kind of leading to the south. It doesn't look like it turned off any of the traps or anything. Those just look like things that have been like hoisted up and held there with really rudimentary construction, almost goblin-esque again. So investigation check from you, Megan. Okay.
Wow, I'm rolling just ass.
As you creep down the hallway here, Taldro, are you doing anything as well? Just get it all out of the way.
Advantage because I'm super looking and not caring about as much about being stealthy.
No. No.
All right, whack. All right.
I channeled my what would whack do there. And is anybody else doing anything before Megan starts to move down? Just so I can.
Megan takes some damage.
No,
I want it all kind of wrapped up and nice.
Sorry, what were you doing?
I'm just leaned over with this pole here.
Okay. So Megan, you start to creep down the hallway again, kind of walking over these musty hallways here from the in front of here or in front of you here from the hallway about 5 feet directly straight down. You see bloody footprints that lead off to your left, the map's right, going east. You can see them there on the map. They lead here and then off in this direction. The sound, the cries for help. Roll me another perception check here. Okay, you can still hear them from a little bit southward, and I think these bloody footprints have your attention here as you step in again and stumble into yet another trap. I'm sorry, sir. Can I get a dexterity saving throw here?
Okay.
As you hear another kind of foot hit a rock from down the hallway, Taldro and Kale, and give me your dex save.
I believe that is a natural.
I'd say natural 25.
They call me the Valley Boy Ninja.
No one's ever
All right.
called that.
They could.
None of those actually. The last one. I rolled a nat 20 on the last one. I'm sorry. So only one
So did I.
comes in. Only one comes in. It just barely. I'm gonna give you half damage on this because I rolled nat 20 on that one. Actually, so you got 25 plus. No, it comes up to a 28. So you take. I'll give you half here because you rolled the nat 20. you take one anyways. as two more familiar, and then the third, you feel like you've just barely got it, but it kind of catches on the arm again.
Same arm.
Do you let out a scream in pain this time?
If it's one, I feel like it's a bit of a scratch, and it's just a grunt. I feel like maybe a bit of a grunt.
Give me a quick.
Well, lardy down here.
Are you trying to hide it from them that you got hit or no? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, a bit of a scratch. No, I want them to know how dangerous it is down here and how much they need to pay me.
Okay, so you two see these two traps again in a similar fashion, and then the third one comes down and kind of catches him on the arm. As you're looking around, you can't see any else. This one was kind of hidden by a small like tarp or canvas, so you can mentally note that for the next time. And still looking down, there are these bloody footprints, and you can still hear the cries for help coming from further down south.
Oh, Taldro,
Yes.
You're like police. You're a guard, aren't you?
No.
Didn't you did tell me that, right? Okay.
I did
What?
not guard. I guard a temple, not a city watch.
Oh. Never done any investigating or nothing.
No.
All right. Well, these bloody footprints are probably not important.
Bloody footprints. It is probably they are small or large.
I'm gonna look actually investigate these
Okay.
footprints.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
What if they're cakes?
It is either cake or cake spray.
What is with the 12?
I don't know, man. How many 12s is that from you? 1, 2, 3.
12s.
That's 3.
I rolled
Practically
a
a
12.
4. You've rolled 4 12s this session.
Oh my god.
Your first perception was a 12 as well.
Taldo nearly gained more health than I can perceive.
And what's funny is all of them have been perception and investigation. Yeah, so as you look down a little more, there's a couple of like pieces of debris covering some of them. So you uncover some of them, some more of them here. They look to be of human nature, smaller and a little more feminine, and I think like. Give me one sec. Yeah. At this point, they've started to fade a little bit. You can see they're like a deep, murky brownish color, and it started to like fleck, like in chips. But I'd say like at least a couple of months old.
They seem pretty old. You know what? Should I check these out or go towards the screaming?
The scream.
Really?
Yes. Who care about old footprint?
Bloody footprint.
Old blood is still old.
All right. I'm as I'm walking down, I'm gonna like spy like down that room where the footprints were leading.
Okay. Yeah.
See if I see anything. But
Okay.
I'm gonna carry on going towards the screams.
Yeah, a quick glance down this hallway here, you can pretty easily make out some kind of tavern, kitchenette, bar. There's a lot of tables situated with old cups that have been kind of knocked over, some glasses broken. I think at this point the chairs and the tables have kind of been like broken inwards by looting or pillaging, but it's pretty easy to make out a tavern when you see it. And then you're continuing down south.
I'm gonna go slower.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on my belly and I'm gonna crawl.
Give me another investigation check. I'll give you advantage here because you're really going slow.
I'm really
You're going real slow. 22. Okay. All right. 22. Yeah, you start to creep down really cautiously, like eyeing every single stone, holding a torch maybe to like glean every corner, scour every surface. You successfully avoid any. Oh goodness! Don't pull the footprints, Jay. Why would I put that on the wrong layer? Hold on. So this doesn't happen again. We're leaving it. I can't fix it. We're leaving it. Taking them off and moving you down. As you get down here, the cries start to get a little louder here. They definitely. I think you can hear a faint like help, anyone? A male voice yelling down from your left, our map's east here. You can see a kind of cast iron portcullis, two of them that seem to be blocking off a hallway leading into a room that's lit with firelight right now.
Can I see the entirety of the room that's been lit?
I don't think so. No, you can just kind of see the light spilling through the bars here. Yeah. And it would be for you here, it'd be at the end of this hallway here from where I'm pointing out.
And I didn't see any traps in that bit that I just walked through, right?
Nope, nothing.
I'm gonna look back into the gloom. I can't see them, but I know they can see me, so I'm just gonna like beckon them.
Okay, Kale, you stick close. Barnaby, do you want to stay here or?
Barnaby should stay here in case Keck comes.
Yeah, okay, that'll be a good idea. Maybe, just could we have like a call sign or like a signal? Should I? He like pulls out his sword. Should I be like prepared for anybody? What about if the burning thorns? What if they come in through the cave in there? We're awful close to the cave in there. That's got me right worried, eh?
Well, you can stay here for now. If you need help, just shout help.
Okay, that's actually that's a good idea. I'm just gonna hold up. He starts to nestle himself in behind the statue there, and I'm just gonna I'll just kind of stay behind this big old block here maybe, and call for me when you need me. That's it. I'll have a good vantage point of the hallway here, tactical positioning,
Does he seem safe here?
Give me a intelligence check. With advantage here. I'll give you advantage. This is your tactics roll. This is your tactics roll.
19.
I think you would gauge him pretty safe here. The hallway to west on the map here. You don't quite know what's down there, but it's a closed door.
Fear, to be honest.
You know what's down the hallway for you, and Megan's down the southway hallway. Pretty confident. I think that he can hide behind this statue if anything comes through. Even he's pretty small.
Okay. If something come for you, shout. Okay, I will run and try. And help
okay.
you.
Just don't leave me behind. Okay. Make sure to tell me if you go anywhere. All right.
Okay, I will remember. And then I look at Kale.
Okay.
Make sure I remember this.
Right.
Come on in. We must go. Quietly, I suppose, and I'm gonna try and creep.
Okay.
Towards Megan.
All right.
I guess.
Start to creep down. Yeah, you both have to like kind of gingerly push the sides out of the way as you walk by. I think Taldra would have to, maybe not Kale, because you're a little shorter. But have to do it the second time there. You see the bloody footprints that he was talking about as you start to walk down the hallway here. You seem to lead off to the east on the map there, to that small tavern. Like you catch up with Megan as Megan's maybe looking around the corner. Then the cries seem to get a little. You're muted, Pete.
I got my back up against this corner.
Yeah.
And when I see him,
I mean, I'll look around the corner as well now.
I'm just doing hand signals for you. Yeah, as you look down, you can see the similar thing that I described, two cast iron gates with some firelight spilling through them. It looks like you can see a figure kind of pacing in the firelight.
What do you think it is, Megan?
it's probably a trap. Gonna try and kill us.
Yes, that would be a clever way to kill us. Okay. How about you're good at climbing? Can you run across the ceiling like a spider and jump on top of him?
I'm good at climbing. I'm not a fridge magnet.
I once saw somebody do this. I think that they ran across the roof and landed on my friend with daggers in hand.
I'm pretty good at climbing. Because I've got second story work. Is this something I could climb across, or is it like just a roof?
Yeah, I think down this hallway here, you can tell this is kind of like a forge or blacksmith's work area. So there are a couple like cupboards. There's some things that you could go up on top of. If anything, there are the old sconces on the wall that you could kind of lean over a door frame into.
I have a very, very limited knowledge of rogues and stuff because I've been living in a temple my whole life, and I think probably my only experience of a rogue is like some sort of person that can, like a vampire or something that could run across the ceiling and jump down with like little knives. So I'm just like, that's what they can do, right? So that's like, I'm just looking at him like expecting something out of him.
Give me a leg up.
I lift my leg up.
Put your hands like this.
I'm like now doing this while on one leg.
Now, put your leg down.
What is this dance?
Bit lower. Bit
Yeah.
lower.
What
As soon as...
what are you summoning, witch?
What are you people doing?
You're like from down the hallway.
Fucking shit my pants, dude.
Totally.
I think you can tell it comes from down the hallway where that firelight is coming.
Can you help me?
Kale dies.
I'm running.
Oh, who are you?
I'm running in. I'm Leroy Jenkins. I'm just. Great axe. Great hammer up.
Okay. I'll say for the you start to run in.
This is just 100% what I would do.
This person on the other side of the portcullis, you had seen a second or a third gate kind of come up at some point, not moments ago. That loud clanking, you would watch this kind of third portcullis that you would become trapped in this room by come up. Taldro, you start to run forward. Give me a dexterity saving throw real quick as you make it to like
Oh my
right
God.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Dex save. It's not gonna be good. 6.
Taldra, you start to run forward. You see these two gates separating you and this figure. And then as you like step onto a plate, you start to hear that a familiar metal grinding and mechanical clanking. Kale and Megan and then
Oh no.
as a portcullis crashes behind Taldra.
Oh no!
Locking you in. You're effectively like right here. There are 2 gates. I'll draw them here with white lines for you. One there, and effectively, sorry, there. As these giant cast iron metal bars crash down behind you into the cobblestones, Taldro, and you're separated a gate away from this mysterious figure.
I told you.
I was going to warn you.
What?
Don't.
Who are you?
Ironically enough, I'm here to see you.
Burning thorn, is it?
Not quite, no. My name is Kesh, and I'm here to assist with your burning thorn issue.
I'm looking him up and down for tattoos.
Give me a quick investigation check.
This motherfucker's gonna die. 17.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't think tattoos, but he does have what was it? I guess it would be more like not a medallion, but it's something like not a brooch, but it's oh damn it, what the hell is it called?
A loot crate pin badge.
That one. That's the one.
Wait, why don't you just
Is it
describe
an amulet, but
your
it's-
whole character?
And I think it's like it's an amulet kind of, but it's holding on to like part of his cloak.
What is Taldro
That's
see?
exactly what a brooch is.
Listen,
Yeah.
all right. When I thought of a brooch, I'm thinking of like the foofy things in old. Okay, anyways.
Better be quoted. That better be quoted.
I don't want to talk about it. So Kesh is thin, is you could see bone mixed in with like muscle. There's no fat. Pale as hell. Elven, funny enough. Silver eyes and what was it? Short black hair. He pulled into a ponytail, but oddly pale, just pale.
And
Doesn't look like burning thorns.
how long have you been?
Right.
I am fine. I will. You will have to get me out, Mega, and go pull the switch.
I'm just gonna go down the end and just shout up the hallway. Oh, Timmy's!
Oh,
Pull on lever!
don't shout.
Are you talking to me?
Barnaby,
Aye! In it! Just pull it, butt!
Paul, what are you saying, Paul?
Behind you! There's
what
a
do you mean?
lever behind you!
Pull the what?
Lever!
The lever.
I'm gonna rush up to Megan.
We're gonna leave who?
stop shouting. Barnaby,
What?
you stop shouting.
I can't hear you.
Alright, I'll go and pull it. I'm gonna walk up.
I'm gonna rush back over to Taldro.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt?
And I'm looking at how these
This
things
is
came down.
this is more appropriate right now. This is this is
Yeah,
so
no,
much
this
more
is-
appropriate.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be.
I am fine. There is this one. I'm keeping an eye on this monk on the other side, the elf,
Yeah.
as I.
Keeping an eye on him too, in
Yeah.
case he tries to pull anything. Because
Megan, halfway up the hallway, you hear mechanical clunking, and a. You're Barnaby. Oh, hey, Megan. Like as you get a little closer. Hey, well, what were you asking me to do? It was something about the lever, right?
I bet. That'll be 2 gold.
You're gonna give me 2 gold for pulling the lever?
No, you got to pull the lever.
What?
I said down there, 2 gold if you want to pull the lever.
Now listen, this does not sound like a fair and honest business transaction to me, good sir. There, I know we've only become acquaintances, but I like to do business maybe in a written format or like a verbal agreement at least. I think you'll find that if we talk to a solicitor, they would both agree that
You don't need to get
I
solicited. I
couldn't
tell you
hear
what,
you.
I'll get you the pole back. I'll throw in the pole for free.
Now that sounds like a deal, my friend. I can do that for you.
I held my hand out for 2 gold.
Gives you 2 gold.
I just
As
stood
this
up behind
mechanical-
Kale and grabbed the pole.
Yeah. As this is going on, the gate starts to kind of go into the ceiling again, removing the gate behind Taldro, but not the 2 in front of Cashier.
I step back, but I'm still looking at Kesh.
I'm looking behind the 2 I'm familiar with, and I know the one from the card, but who's the other one?
How do you know any of us?
Well, I was sent to assist, like I said, and yeah, let's just say you've gotten a lot of attention that I wasn't even expecting. So,
Who is sending you?
a friend of, who was it? Kale. Well, let me figure this out. Someone that I'm working for is friends with someone that has interest in Kale.
Why the
Yes.
the interest?
Well, you're special and protecting an asset, if not protecting someone to care for, doesn't matter. Can you help
Does
with? Do you want my help or not?
No.
Good. I need your help. These gates. I can't do anything about these gates.
Megan will help you. I cross my arms and look at Megan.
You're Megan. Noted.
Who are you?
Kesh.
Right. Got any weapons?
No. Yes.
Can I? Does he look like an assassin covered in weapons?
What's your armor get up like?
So
Kesh?
it's
like
I have just a plain old cloak. It's just more for, it was just for travel and everything like that. Just made to keep me warm and kind of almost inconspicuous, but definitely not
okay.
something where it's like plumped out, like hiding something. He looks thin and almost, in a way, almost pathetic, but you know, there's something off.
Okay.
It's all right to me.
Give me an investigation check real quick. Megan.
He's a killer.
That cloak that he's wearing, it covers a lot of them. I think I'm imagining kind of like a poncho, like a traveling poncho, and it's just kind of cuts off at the legs, covers most of the torso. Can't see much underneath it, but his frame kind of sticks to his frame well enough. It doesn't seem like there's any like bulges. He's not holding a bastard sword, but there's a lot of holes where there could be daggers.
Think he could be alright. He might have a knife or something.
If you want to let him out, you can let him out.
Alright. It's probably more of them levers. Hey, Kale, give me that pole.
All right.
And I try again for the pole, but it makes it a little ways. And then dink.
Right. I'm gonna look around then and see if I can see any more of these statues. Was the lever like attached to the statue, or was the statue hiding the lever?
It was attached to the kind of the bottom, what is it, the dais or whatever it is, the stone block that the statue is built on top of. It's just on top of the dais and in between each of its legs, so built in.
Alright, I'm gonna poke in here and have a look, see if I can see any statues.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of like a small room that leads up to a door in this tavern here. It's kind of like held slightly ajar, and there's a small staircase that leads down into the tavern. You're just looking for statues, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see any in this room here. This just kind of looks like it's been ransacked entirely. Do you want to? Are you looking throughout it, or you just don't see a statue? You're moving on.
Well, I feel like a statue would be out there. Although now Peachy is thinking, check behind the bar. I'm gonna check behind the bar. I'd like to check behind the bar, Jay.
Okay, give me an investigation check. You can give the whole room a once over with this.
Yeah.
Lots of investigations.
I love this game.
What are the
much.
just are you two making any rolls or doing anything just to ask while he's walking around?
I would be keeping an eye on this guy as long as
Okay.
Taldro is within view of him. So
Okay.
I'm just
if Taldro,
I know that Megan is going to make it difficult for this guy, so I'm literally just watching the guy as well, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know, just in case Peachy got too far out here and you guys were like, oh, I was hanging for 30 minutes wanting to do something.
If Megan runs around and gets himself bitten in half by a Remoraz, it's no big deal. No
Okay.
big deal.
Yeah, no, I think looking behind the bar, there's a small like rug that is pushed up against the wood a little bit. There's some storage barrels that have been kind of punched in, it looks like, from the top. Nothing of interest that you can see throughout the entire room as you look around.
Oh, is it like a rolled up carpet rug?
It looks like a small like fur. It's just been almost like displaced, like, you know, when you slide it and it's just been kind of scrunched up against like the wall. But
Can
nothing.
I just check underneath that, please, Jay? Can I just have a
Yeah,
look?
no, it's already as you pick it up, it's like this thin because it's been pushed against the bar. It's all scrunched up and there's nothing underneath. As you like pick it up and dust it off, a bunch of like dust gets in your nose, a little quick sneeze. Doesn't seem like there's anything behind the bar.
Okay, that was the first one. It's gotta be deep. I'm gonna carry on deep. I'm gonna check for traps though, because this place is trying to kill me.
You need an investigation check.
I think the word trying is a little
Okay, let's
it's-
not have a one. Let's not have a
Let's
one.
not have a one. Okay, 23 is good. 23 is good.
As you start to move eastward here, you find a common room, a living room. As you start to like push through the hallway, you don't see anything, no traps in sight. Scouring like every brick that you can. You be pretty safe in the notion that there's no traps here. You do see a statue as you enter this this kind of common area here. There's an old rug in here as well. There's a few chairs, a couple of them missing legs. and a statue in the top left corner. And then there's a hearth at the south end of the room that looks like it hasn't been used in a long time.
So anything? Is there any ornaments on the hearth? Because people like to put shiny things on top of them.
No, nothing that you can see with a 23. I'm just going to carry the investigation into this room. Nothing you can see with a 23. But as you look under the statue's legs, you can see a small lever that's bent to the left currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I feel like I know what it does now.
Yeah, pull it. You hear the middle portcullis here slides up.
When to go?
How did you know that we would be here?
I didn't. In fact, this is making my job a lot easier.
What are you doing here, then?
I was hiding from the attention you brought to the entire plains.
Yes.
One thing left to another and fell into a hole and found this place, looked around a bit, and lo and behold, here we are.
Did you come from Finbar?
I believe, yes, I did stop by Finbar at one point, and was not too far behind you, but was trying to catch up.
I just glare at him.
You had a beastly of a thing with you. Where is it?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I haven't seen it here. Last time I saw you, you were running, and then horns everywhere. So I am fucking covered. Figured he was with you.
We will look for
Yes.
Kek and Ozag in a minute.
Not a beast.
An ogre is a beast.
Not this one.
Right. Anyways, pardon me if I was a bit elusive at first. It's a bit of an awkward situation for me, to say the least.
I'm glaring at him.
Yeah.
And because Taldro feels this way about him, I'm definitely like,
They're both grilling him. Swap back to Megan. What are you doing, Megan? Muted.
Okay, now.
Hi.
Just
Oh.
that mouth.
This room is closed off. It's just a room, and it's dead end here.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's
it's
my
just-
bad with the map. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
closed off at the right side there.
I'm gonna carry on looking for things.
Okay. Carry on through the tavern again, kind of skirting over some of the broken things. Come back to the T-junction or the four-way with the bloody footprints. You can hear a brief conversation a little bit from Taldro, Kale, and the newcomer. Seems they don't trust him very well as you kind of walk through this joined room here. You're back in the four-way. Where do you want to go?
I guess
Here, I'll just move you there.
I'll carry on down this way. Makes sense.
Okay. Going southward? Oh,
South.
sorry. Oh, west. Okay. Are you still okay. So, I'll give you the roll here. As you're walking down this hallway here, you can see pretty obviously in front of you there are a couple of horizontal scythe traps. They're about waist high, which makes them pretty easy to spot. They kind of look like they've been looped onto the wall pretty shoddily, and you can just kind of see them out in front of
Just
you on
sticking out.
the wall.
Can I see what triggers them?
Yeah, as you kind of look them over, you can see there's a small like stone that looks like it's raised a little bit right in the middle of the hallway. Right here, right where your character is.
Okay.
It's just a small like raised stone. Looks off color as well.
I'm gonna step instead of disarming it. I'm gonna step over it. And
Okay.
leave it triggered.
You just kind of daintily step over. There's like a moment where your feet touch the other side, and you're like, and then continue on.
Don't play me like that, Jay.
I didn't do anything. Yeah.
No statue, I assume.
No statue in here. No, this looks like a kitchen, kind of a raised area where there's some of the supplies and stores. Doesn't seem to be a statue in here though.
Okay, so it's just food, yeah.
Hmm.
There was another way back through that door, wasn't there? Alright, I'm gonna have a look at this door up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Barnaby his pole.
Oh, hey. Oh, thank you so much. I heard your footsteps. I thought you were like a giant 3-headed dragon or something. My goodness, you gave me a scare. Wow. Kind of
I
like
think a giant 3-headed dragon could fit in here.
kind of like. Okay, well, probably not, but maybe a baby one. I don't know. I've heard babies are pretty small.
All right, have
Yeah.
your pole, but
I don't know. You never know. Right? Then you head down the hallway.
I'm not going to be nasty to him because I could probably squeeze more money out of him. It's better to be safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah. So you start heading down these west halls here. You're saying?
You said there's a door here, right?
Yeah. It's cracked open though.
Okay.
And you can peek down. As you start to head down, you.
By the way, I'm going to be checking for traps throughout this place now because
Yeah.
I'm paranoid about it.
Okay.
Not just Megan, me.
Give me another investigation check. I'll mark the
Just
other.
roll the same thing over and over again.
Jeez, I'll mark the other trap for you there. Okay, yeah. As you're walking by here, creeping down the hallway, you can see a kind of open concept room, another barracks, similar to the one that you just spent the night in. But as you start to get to this room here that I described with some of the storage rooms or some of the storage boards and cupboards in it, you see that it's not a kitchenette; it's actually an armory. But before you kind of stumble in, you do see just above the doorframe another one of those scythe traps.
My rolls today. Okay, Barnaby,
Yeah.
come here with that pole, bud.
Okay. Or yeah, I can rent it to you if you need it again. You kind of hear the telescopic noises start as this small little gnome comes around the corner carrying this extended 10-foot pole. Just like,
Maybe. Give me a demo. See that stone by there? Poke it. Does it
yeah.
work?
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's let me go ahead and make a roll for Mr. Barnaby here.
I need to roll as little as possible because I'm
The
gonna die.
strongest gnome ever. He like holds it up. It's only got his hands like up to your waist right now, basically, and like starts to feed it, and you can hear it like clinking. It starts to like scrape across the ground as it drags up to the stone, and he kind of like lifts it and slaps it down. As soon as the stone or as soon as the stick hits the stone, you can see you hear the click as
More of those sides.
come down. Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, mate? I don't want that
Oh my
one. It comes
goodness,
with
wow.
scythes.
Wow, did I do that? Wow, that's a wow. This thing, yeah. I have to
You need
up
to
the
be
price
careful
on
with
these
that
bad
pole,
boys. He starts to like. My goodness, these are amazing. Everybody should have one of these. I need to make my own. Wow. Like beaming, just wow. That was
You right there, bud?
yeah. That was just wow. Yeah, that's whew, never done anything like this before. Huh.
You've never poked a stone with a pole before.
I can't say I have. No. Well, I mean, maybe poked a stone, but you know, under the, we're in the Underdark, right? And going around ancient temples and ruins with ghosts and crazy things and traps. It's a little bizarre.
You
Kind of makes a gnome think, you know.
I'm gonna say to him in Underdark.
Hmm.
Do you know the Underdark?
I'm sorry.
Das
what-
ist
Bless you.
Brochens! Which is
Yeah,
Underdark.
Bless you. Bless you. I'm so sorry. Are you sick?
Right. I think I'm coming down with something chesty.
My goodness, yeah, there must be all the dust and the mold in here. That's it. We should probably dust off our beddings. I have some new bedrolls I can sell all of you if you don't want to use those dusty old beds in the barracks. You know, that's it's bad for the sinuses.
Stop, mad lad. I'm gonna step into the armory then.
All right.
Seems the trap has been deftly disarmed.
Do you assume that'll be a no? I'm gonna go back to the statue real quick as he like small gnomish legs.
It heads back over. Yeah, you step into what looks to be an old armory here. No statue in sight, but you can see a couple of boxes that have been like half broken into. A couple of cupboards of like the doors have been ripped off, and you see the shelves are empty. It just looks specifically like a place where the guards maybe stored their chainmail or their armor or weapons.
No juicy stuff in here at all.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, come on, big money, no whammies. Oh my god.
And I can't even see it yet.
It's a 6.
You can find some a couple of things in here actually, even with a 6. As you start to like look through some of the boxes or barrels that haven't been fully looted, maybe just some of the things have been left behind. There are a couple of ball bearings. There's a bag of 100 ball bearings. It's kind of like loosely tied open or loosely opened, not tied. A bag of 10 caltrops. You find a short sword and a chain shirt.
Does the short sword look any good?
No. I'd say, especially on a 6, there's not too much you can glean from it, but it looks really, really old, like it hasn't been used in a couple hundred years. It does seem of a different make entirely than the average short sword you're used to. So you can write it down as like unique or old short sword in your inventory.
I probably wouldn't take it if it doesn't like look. But
No
I will
stat
take.
changes. Just looks.
I will take another
interesting.
100 ball bearings, so I now have 200 ball bearings,
All right.
and another 10 caltrops, so I have 20 caltrops.
Sounds good.
Because they sound useful. The chain shirt was. Can I remember if Kale was wearing any armor or not?
Yeah, I think it's quite striking. She's got like a rainbow colored scale and chain mail thing going on. Yeah, it's chain here, I think, and then scale all along the shoulders and embroidered on the chest as well. Goes down the back as well.
I'm picking that up.
Okay.
Barnaby,
Oh yeah, what's up?
you little worried about small dragons and stuff coming here sneaking up on you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Have you seen any?
Come here. Shh.
What's up? Have you seen any at all? What's the
I
word?
hold up this chainmail. You see this, bud?
Yeah,
This will stop a claw,
like a
dragon.
a cat's claw or a dragon's claw? No way. What is it made of?
Metal.
Oh, Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. That's amazing.
Just thought you might want to know about it.
Oh.
And I go to put it in my bag.
Well, hold on. I don't have one of those. Could we perchance trade for it?
But this is my favorite.
But you just found it.
Ever since I saw it. I tell you what. 2 gold.
You hear him like open up his purse. Hear a lot of coins clinking around. Claw. That's a. Yeah. Okay. Hands over 2 gold.
I give him the chainmail.
Thank you. I'd say little privacy if you don't mind. As he like ducks under you hear like his clothing start to, and then the chain shirt start to. I don't know quite how to put it on.
I can teach you.
No. It's okay. I don't want to. No. Thank you. No. Thank you.
He knows I'm gonna charge you.
You step back down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I been down? I've been down there. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the others.
Yeah. See Megan's head pop around the corner at some point.
I'm just like putting some gold pieces in my bag. I only found 2 of them.
A shame. I suppose he is stuck here then.
Well, I haven't been down all the way down south here. I assume it's south. It's hard to tell under here.
Then you'd better go.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
Oh, right. Okay. I guess I'll.
You don't
I guess
have
I'll
to.
go and have a look, shall I?
I do not care whether you free this man or not. You said that you would do it.
I would appreciate it.
How much would you appreciate it, Bert?
I think you can get the idea of what he's saying too.
Whatever's in this room is all yours?
Mate, there's nothing in this entire place that's been rinsed.
If I look in this, looking in this room that I'm in, do I see anything even remotely of value or shiny or something simplistic just to get the attention of somebody?
Give me an investigation check.
With pleasure. That'd be their,
That's a 3. Oh, don't worry, I'll fix your sheet.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
I forgot
a
about that.
3. No, that's not Megan. Cash, too many new characters. Jeez. All right. Query advantage. There we go. On a 3, I think you don't need much, honestly. It's been pretty much cleaned out. There's a bookcase that's toppled over with some books that look to be like kind of rotted and decayed. There's a fireplace. There's a hearth at on the east side of the room. As you like look down at the floor, there are some magic or like blue runes on the floor. They look a little faded. Like a waning light blue light seems to come off of them. Doesn't look like there's anything you could lift of value though.
Let me poke around for you. If you find that last piece, well, the last switch, I'll find something in here and be all yours. I'm sure you found a thing or two in here.
You'll find. I'm gonna go to the bars and look through the room.
Yeah. It looks cleaned out. There is a hearth again. You see at the far end. And as you look in, you can kind of see those like kind of waning blue lights shining from the floor.
What are those?
Looks like you have to find out. Just giving the most awkward, just like, please fucking help me. I'm like so uncomfortable right now.
They look pretty interesting. They're glowing fucking runes on the floor, right?
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check, Cash.
Persuasion.
Perception.
That's perception.
Oh,
That's
that's perception. Persuasion. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And that's better.
Wow.
That'd be there a 0.
It doesn't make a very. I think you can see the desperation
Please help me.
rank on
Because he
his
says it.
I'd like to try and
This is
lift.
embarrassing.
It just says. please
I'd like to try and lift his coin purse through these bars.
give me a sleight of hand check. I was gonna say a 20 was the DC. So I think you can see the hand going towards, like through the bars as you guys are really close. He's like, please help me. And he's staring, he's catching your gaze as you're asking him to help. And then you like see his hand going through the bars. You do feel, I think there's a little jingle like as you get your hand on it and then maybe Cash pulls away.
All right.
I want to almost like snatch the hand halfway.
Grabs him.
I want to grab it, make eye contact, and then I let the hand go. Just find
Like
the,
you can afford
find the
to
lever.
let you out.
You see 2 gold. God damn it. 2
Hey,
gold.
the
and you
DM
let
said
me
I
out.
felt money. All right.
2 gold and you let me out.
Yeah. Half
1
now.
gold now. 1 gold when you get back.
I like him. He's all right.
Yes. All right. I grab a gold. Just find the fucking lever, please.
I came into this campaign with nothing.
Oh, Peachy's gonna rinse everybody of money as he
I-
goes through
I've
this.
literally never played a character that cares about money.
I'm
I
so
don't
glad
in
I
the game.
don't care about money in this campaign because I would just be sitting here fucking annoyed by now.
Ken
Short on my
already feels
money.
fucking uncomfortable to begin with. The fact that he got caught and trapped,
Yeah.
but is now in so desperate need to be rescued that he's.
All right.
Hey.
Give me another investigation as you set off when you're looking for traps here.
Yeah, I'm never not gonna be looking for traps in this place
Okay.
anymore. 18.
An 18. Okay, yeah. As you're kind of walking, walking down this hallway as you make an exit of the this forge room here. Going down the hallway, you see another makeshift rod, not at the entrance that you're about to hit, but the opposite adjacent. What is it? Adjacent hallway here. You can just see another trap. 3 sides. They all look like makeshift, by the way, like small curved blades that have just been hastily like tied on with rope on the sticks. They don't look like they're of any good make at all. But you can note the trap above you, and I think as you look down, you see another small square stone on the floor.
I'm actually gonna trigger this one. Can I just throw something? Can
Yeah. Yeah, what are you throwing on top of it?
That I need. I want everything. It's important. I could sell this. I guess I could just toss my bag on it. Is it just another one of those side things? So
Yeah, yeah,
It would
it's-
probably
it's-
miss the bag.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'll chuck my bag on it to trigger that one.
Yeah, you just kind of gently throw it on, and it sinks down. You hear the latch and all 3 of them swinging kind of gently.
Oh, and I see a portcullis in front of me.
No, sorry, no. This is the white is
that's
was
the
the
trap,
trap there. Yeah, yeah. I'm just doing white for traps. I'll mark that as. There you go.
All right. I'm gonna have a look down this hallway then.
Yeah, this one seems like a larger barracks. As you kind of push through, no traps that you can see through here. It looks like another kind of kitchenette or tavern in the room adjacent as you pass through. There is a room past the kitchen here that you can kind of see in. You see 2 statues next to an altar. Kind of looks like a prayer room in the room beyond.
Statues? Well, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go in, and this looks like a chapel or something.
Yeah, it looks like a prayer room. You can see a couple of stone pews, some of them cracked and worn down, and then there's like a stone altar that seems to have been like kind of broken and toppled over, and 2 statues. One of them has been defaced, and the legs, only like the feet remain, and the legs and the body have been kind of snapped off, and the other one seems like its head has been kind of lopped off.
Question: did all the statues look the same?
They have varying differences, but they all seem like faded enough that they look the exact same through wear and tear. You can't really make out any differences between them other than like weapons or size. No real features can be made out on most of them.
All right, I'm gonna go check both of them.
Yeah, except for the statue that you had seen with the shield and the flail. Like especially now as you're inspecting these ones, they look much more degraded and less kempt from wear.
Okay.
Yeah, as you go and look under the statue that's still standing, you can't find anything, but searching the southern one, the one with no statue, just in between the legs, there was a small switch that's currently to the left. Small lever,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's gonna give me a gold to pull that, so I'm gonna pull that.
I said, kind of get stuck halfway, and then one final push again. You can hear from somewhere else. You hear the mechanical clinking kind of underneath your feet as it travels down the hallway back where you came. You, Taldro, and Kale, you kind of hear this final.
I would start stepping back.
Yeah, and then the gate as it raises up into the roof, and the gate in front of you, Kesh, swings up. I think that's where we're gonna take tonight's break.
I'm
as the
stepping
final
in the front of
portal.
the fucking thing and he can't get through.
All right. Talja rushes up. And that's where we'll take tonight's break, halfway through the episode here. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Thank you, you four, for playing. Thank you for being such awesome players tonight. And don't forget to tweet out the show if you're watching it, guys and gals. Check out our Patreon. Go sub to our YouTube. Join the Discord. And go tell us how much you love the show over in the RagTags Discord. Be right back.
Who is your favorite? Tell us who your favorite is.
Besides me. Thank you.
It's Ozark.
we also have a new show coming out this Saturday. Is it 2 p.m.? It's 2 p.m., right?
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
EST.
Eastern this Saturday. Crash City. And next week on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, we have the Dust Veil Christmas one-shot that Brad's doing. Don't forget to mark that in your guys' calendars.
It'd be so good.
We'll be right back. Thank you for watching.
Heck yes. See you in a few. Bitch. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. My name is Kesh. I haven't heard enough of his voice yet, but he speaks like that. He sounds very posh.
How are you?
How are you doing? My name is
Thank you
Kesh.
for letting me out.
I'm trapped behind this cage.
I'm gonna miss that Keck voice, though.
I miss Bigglesby, to be honest.
And
The
how did
ox or the
Bigglesby go?
character?
The ox, not your fucking
How
shit
did the character
that I
sound?
loved.
needed to know.
Sounded like this. It was fucked up.
A little bit like Deckard.
But the way
It was
he
like-
would,
it was like-
no mesh
he was like a
Deckard.
little Deckard cane that would walk
No
around
mesh
with us.
Deckard cane, yeah.
It was great.
And he was stuck with a bunch of turds. Absolute.
Sounds like
bad.
every D&D campaign, dude.
Weird how that works.
So
Back to being cornered.
we find you all coming back in here as these three portcullises that we're trapping in this newcomer Kesh, who's claimed he's here to see Kale and Taldro. Taldro, you're now standing kind of in front of the hallway here.
I would like to
And,
step out in front of him before he rushes out, just because I'm waiting for him to rush out and try and kill Kale. If he doesn't do
Yeah.
it, then that's
So the
fine. but-
portcullis kind of crashes into the ceiling, and you're left
Good. He
looking
he
at
found
each
it.
other.
Hey. Oh. You're not gonna let me go, are you?
I just wanted to see how you would react. What is your name?
Like- Kesh.
Kesh.
Yes.
I'm gonna take another step closer to him and look at him in the eyes in that kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm way, that thing he does. Where I just kind of look him up and down. I'm gonna smell him a bit.
He's kind of an imposing figure too.
And then I'm gonna say, "You are not here to harm us.
No.
I have
I
your
wanna-
word for this."
I want to pull out I got a necklace. It's got the symbol of Aldeth.
Oh,
Just
he's got the waterfall.
Yeah, it's a
Perfect.
little waterfall pendant of two like kind of waterfall waves crashing out. It's not too big. It's like that big.
will this help?
What is this?
Are you seriously asking, or
Yes.
you
Answer me.
symbol of Aldeth?
She is known as what? Goddess of the singing.
like full on, like Kesh actually kind of shuts down. He doesn't do people nor intimidation.
As I suspected.
Oh, don't let him go anywhere. He owes me a gold.
You owe a gold for your freedom to Megan.
And then
debt
perhaps
collector.
you should just be on your way.
I was sent to help you.
But you've not said by whom.
And in what
friend,
way?
It was passed down me from. It was just passed down from the top. I'm a sentinel, and my liege wanted me to follow and assist where I could. Figured there was a lot of commotion due to recent bandits, and well, here I am to assist. It looks like you were in a same position as I am.
Who is your liege?
Who is my liege?
You've got it in your sheet.
Yeah.
Fuck being this guy right now.
Yeah, no, trust me. Like,
this shit.
Yes, prove that you're not going to stab me.
-7 charisma. Like, how do you think I feel? I'm like, this guy can't actually do anything right now. He's in the fucking corner.
God. I love this.
My liege. Right. Saram. The House of Saram. Visetti Saran.
Does this sound familiar to me?
Roll me a history check, Taldro and Kale. You guys hear about the House Saram?
17.
13.
The name kind of rings in your mind, Kale, kind of rattling around. I mean, it sounds familiar. Taldro, Harriet, the seller in Finbar, introduced herself as Harriet Suram.
Yes. Do you remember? And then I turn to Kale and say it, and then I turn back to the other guy. Well, why do you want to help us? In what way? You do not even know what we are doing.
In here, not really, no. Other than avoiding, I'm assuming, the army above?
Yes.
Good.
Why do you wear the symbol if you don't know the meaning?
It's who I'm entrusted with. It's what I'm here to do. It's how I was raised. It's everything to protect my liege, to do what he's telling me to do, and follow what he follows.
He's paying who?
I'm a servant. I'm bound to him. Paying is not an option.
Wait, you do work and you don't get paid for it?
No.
What's the point?
Can I roughly perceive the age of this new individual?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
I'm not even like slightly confused because I've never been paid either.
Just for clarification, Basati Suram is a woman.
18.
18. Yeah, I think you would. A little older. Definitely. How old are you, Kale?
Kale is 20.
Unless you don't want to say it.
Let's see. She is 20 and 7.
Okay, so definitely you're elder by over a century, but you're not sure of how much.
But he's Elven.
Yeah, looks wood elven. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look him up and down one last time.
Okay.
You are helping us get to where we are going.
Wherever you need to go, I'm here to assist. My liege wanted to make sure that you were safe.
Well then, we will thank you for your help.
Now thank you for giving me that other gold you owe me.
just eyes closed, picks it out, and just tinks it.
Quick catch. Yeah.
Like
Now,
a frog
could-
taking a fly out of the air.
Can we try to find Keck, please?
We will have to go the way that we have not searched.
Wait,
there was
where
a-
is Keck gone?
There
We
was
do
a
not know.
well. There was
I
a
think you should have told me.
well. I did. I think.
How did you not see?
I wasn't looking for him. Wait,
I am never looking for Kek, but I always see Kek.
You
How long
was
has he been
keeping-
missing?
Was keeping watch, and just 20 minutes ago, I heard an exclamation from that way.
I thought that noise was this bloke.
Maybe it was, but then
I
where's
was
Keck?
causing a bit of a ruckus. To be fair, I haven't seen him yet.
You wouldn't miss him.
Trust me, I wouldn't.
Oh, what's your name again?
Kesh.
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 It's quite similar. You'll have to change it.
You will have to change it. I'm going
Because
to
we
get
can't be like
confused.
Keck.
Cash. Kek will not understand. He will. Every time we say cash, he will answer.
He
Not the
already
smartest.
has a little bit of trouble with Kale, and it's not very similar.
You'll have to have a little think. Have a bash around up there for another name.
A nickname, perhaps.
What is your job? What are your skills? What do you do?
I cling to the shadows as best I can, and I
No, that's gonna have to change as well because I do that.
Yes. We already have Shadow.
Sorry, but
What else can you do?
can fight unarmed.
what? Without weapons?
Yes, without weapons.
Not armed.
It's amazing what you can do after practically 100 years of training.
Haldro, fight him without your weapons. See if he's any good.
But let's not.
I am
Let's
not as good without this. I have trained with dwarves. They like to use weapons, but I want, I suppose I can see, but it is not really going to help us give him a new name if I fight him. And I am
Yeah,
feeling
but
rather
look,
sore.
He does shadows. I already do that. His name is basically like Kex. We already got one of them. So he's
So
gonna have to do
speaking
something different.
Of Keck, can we look for him?
Okay.
Which she said. Can
Megan.
we just look for the ogre?
Megan, lead the way.
All right, you're gonna keep an eye on him.
Kale, stick close to Megan. Be careful of traps this time. Don't rush in, yes?
As soon as they walk away, I turn around.
Oh no.
And immediately, I'm putting my gauntlets back on, and I say,
Unarmed or not, if you turn on us or injure Kale, I have forsaken Eldeth. I will fucking kill you. Do you understand?
There's no silent, or there's just a little squeak. You don't know where it's coming from, but you know it's from him.
yeah, I'll put my great hammer on my shoulder, and I say,
Yeah.
However, if you help us, I appreciate it. And I will guard you too.
Thank you.
Okay then, Shadow Elf. We have to change this. Follow these.
All right.
I'll step out of his way and let him go first. And as he walks past, I'll say,
There is a gnome with us called Barnaby too. Do not be frightened if you jump out from behind statue.
The merchant you were with, right?
Hello?
Barnaby,
Hello?
What do you want?
It's been a little bit.
come with us now.
Okay. Oh, all right. You hear like little gnome feet.
I've disarmed all
Oh.
the traps as I hear him.
Man.
coming. I'm gonna be careful for traps.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'm too short for them. As he like runs over the sides.
Thank goodness I was getting too long there. There was some weird spiders that were jumping around that were weirding me out there. Isaac, what's? Oh, hello. Who is this?
This is Nameless.
Hello, Nameless. My name is Barnaby Whittleston. It's good to meet you. It's good to see you. I'm a traveling merchant.
Pleasure to meet you.
Waylaid by these
If you
bandits.
think of a good name, Barnaby, you must tell us, okay?
Good name for what?
Our new friend here.
Oh, you're actually Nameless. Oh, okay.
We have taken his name from him.
Why don't you have it? You were born without a name?
No, we took it.
That's tragic.
We all came to an agreement that we will take his name and change it.
You'll probably need something that's like 2 syllables, like kale.
It has to be 2 syllables.
Caldro.
No more
Or
K.
Barnaby.
Yeah.
Not the same letters again. It's too difficult for Kick to
You gotta
understand.
worry about longer names like Barnaby. That kind of,
Barnaby, too long.
That's only 2 syllables,
I
but
cannot even
Barnaby.
keep up with Barnaby.
No, it's a longer name. I'm
3
sure it's
syllables.
about 5 syllables.
I can never get
Bar-
3. Magna
R-
Los.
Barnaby.
R,
Barnaby.
right? Nah. B,
It's too
right?
difficult.
That's 4 right there.
Barnaby.
Yeah, no, there's a N you're missing. So there's at least 3. Barnaby, right?
What is
agree
Cash
to disagree.
backwards? We call him Cash backwards.
His name is Sek.
We can't call him Suck.
That sounds like Keck, though.
Yes.
Sek.
You better have a new one by the time we find Keck, all right?
We really must.
I hate you guys so much.
Barnaby.
Stop tearing up.
Right. So what's the plan? Where are we going?
We follow Megan and we look for Keck and hopefully a way out. If we are lucky, Keck
Right.
has found something for us to eat. I presume he has gone looking for food, which means he will find food or perhaps the way out.
He is good at that.
Yes. Sometimes he finds rabbits, but sometimes he destroys them before we can eat them.
He
Or eats them
usually
all.
just eats them raw.
Yes.
That's Megan.
It is quite disgusting, but he is an ogre.
Achavi.
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna carry on looking down. Dropping all that Welsh on you.
Continuing on, you can all see a scythe trap that's been set off here, and looks like it's been disarmed. The sides are just kind of hanging. Taldro, you have to kind of push them aside. Everybody else can duck underneath. Because Cash, you're pretty short too, right? You're 5'6".
Yeah, 5'6".
I think you had written down. Yeah.
That's adorable.
He's
you
a
come to
scrawny bitch.
thin, wiry frame, lanky.
Pale as
You
fuck.
come to another cross junction here. Four pathways. Megan, you know what is to the east.
Look, from all these places, just seems to be little rooms that have already been rinsed. So I reckon we go all the way down.
Right.
And there's traps everywhere, so be careful.
All right. You can spot them.
Mostly.
That is the thing you do. Nameless one. He's too long.
Yes.
I suppose we can call him Kesh until we find Keck.
I would appreciate that. Please.
All right, but as soon as we find him, we're gonna have to. He's gonna have to change.
We will call him something else. Perhaps by then he will have done something that we can nickname him with, yes?
All right, I'm gonna carry on going down here. Checking for
All right.
traps, Jay. Checking for
Yep.
traps.
Give me an investigation check. Is anybody else checking for traps here?
No.
I wouldn't be. I don't think I would.
I would.
Justin and Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right behind Megan.
Give me another investigation check, Megan. And sorry, Zot, was that you saying you'll be right behind?
Yeah, I'll be right behind
second
him.
Traps as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give me investigation then.
Sure. That would be a 15.
Okay. You and Megan, let's get your token down here just for the audience. You and Megan come into this room here with 4 statues It seems to be just a stairway leading up down the hallway further south. Each of them is a little faded, kind of like the others that you've seen, Megan, except for the northwest one. It features a man with two shields, kind of holding two large tower shields that rest both down on the dais there. As you kind of navigate throughout the room here, Kesh, you spot above the south door here. You spot another line, kind of crevice where another portcullis might come down. Directly. Let me just give you that. Oh, wrong color. Right there.
All right. And does it look like there's a trapper or something like that set right next to it, or someplace close to it, or is it just there?
From what you can see with a 15, you can't find the mechanism anywhere, but you can see it. I think Megan, you find it shortly afterwards after you see Kesh looking up at it. You guys can't find the mechanism, but
Oh, you found that, did you? Saw that ages ago.
Yes. I just don't know where it might trigger from or where it would be released.
The last one was like a stone. Maybe it's one of these statues. Why are these statues everywhere?
Yeah. Do these statues like look different in different ways, or are they just kind of same person, different positions?
Give me a quick investigation. From like a brief glance, there's so much like wear and tear on them that you can't see. You can't quite make out most of the details. You can tell that they're different people. They are of varying sizes and heights and widths. And this one here, the man with the two shields, seems pretty standout from the rest of them. But the other ones might have had maybe thinner weapons or things that might have fallen off or been ransacked already, even in their statue form. So they're all different statues. Each of them has a kind of like unreadable plaque at the bottom. I think the general like age, you guys would get an idea, a couple 100 years old as you're going through. Can't quite tell how old, but a couple 100 at least from all the wear and tear here. And there's just cobwebs and dust and dirt that covers everything. So,
and there's no recent like footprints
this one's
or
called Ragu.
This one's #ad.
Interesting.
Never-
Stupid fucking name for a knight. And why are these all knights and they've got like proper bunks and they've got an armory and like a tavern, but all these traps are like shit?
Whatever was here is obviously not anymore, and these are recent, I'm sure.
Yeah, but why?
Shelter? Traps? It's perfect hunting ground for anything that wants something alive.
Also, now keep this quiet, but all right. I don't think Keck, he's big. Two
Yes.
heads, not usually better than one, but two heads, massive, thick boy, right?
Yes, the beast, yes.
Not very trap orientated, and we've had to disarm a load of traps.
Can I
So-
hear that? Can we hear this? Where we are?
I think as you start to get a little closer, unless you're trying to keep it under.
Well, I was like. beckoning
okay.
closer.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I was
you can,
trying.
You can do a perception, Kale.
Yeah, I don't think I would be, trying to eavesdrop it if I had heard that. 19.
I don't think you can hear. Maybe you catch like the tail end of the conversation, whatever you guys are saying here, but I don't think you can fully make out. Maybe you hear Keck
Sure.
at some point carried over.
Well, what are you?
Be careful.
Any sign of Keck?
Not Keck, but there are. There's another one of those gates. Don't know where the mechanism is, and don't know where it releases from. So just be careful.
If we trigger that, we're gonna have to find another lever to open it.
And I'd rather not do that again.
All right. Don't no one move, and I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. like see if I can see, like if I get my head down there, see if I can see a raised stone or something like that.
Okay, give me an investigation check with advantage.
Things you gotta do to get advantage.
Yeah, I'm watching this guy just crawl up on a whole floor all of a sudden.
Start to like smell the rocks. Yeah.
Extra chunks.
As you looking around this room, I still can't find anything. There's no raised rocks in this room, at least. Nothing here that you can find that sets off the mechanism or sets off the portcullis.
I don't see anything in here. What?
Who trained you to do that?
What do you mean trained me?
That style of searching and investigating.
Look here, you bellend. All right, we didn't all go to a fancy college to learn how to talk like a dick. All right, some of us learned on the streets.
Hey.
And I've got a bachelor's degree in kicking your ass. You give me no sass. All right?
Fight him unarmed. I say.
There'll be no fighting. And listen, if we have to get past this, then how did Keck get past this?
And I'm gonna rush past Taldro and Barnaby. This can't be the way that he's gone. And I'm gonna start kind of aimlessly wandering a bit.
Where are you wandering? I assumed you were going to the room. Are you going left here or?
No, I'm going back where we came from because I'm kind of, you can see me putting it together like, you know, he can't have gone this way if we're having to.
Yeah.
How do you know? What if perhaps I understand, Keck might not be able to do it, but Ozag is a little more capable.
If he woke up, he's been sleeping a lot.
Yes, so Keck might have gone to sleep. Ozag wake up, he been asleep a long time. Hungry, he wander through here. Perhaps he does not avoid the traps. He just probably take a scythe to the face and carry on walking, no?
Perhaps.
You see that making sense to me, and I'm kind of easing up a bit.
Yes, like more likely that they will just walk through every trap, and if they see a thing that they are trying to eat. Where did this cry out come from?
And I point in the direction that I heard it, which is probably where Kesh was. I confused it for Keck, or thought it was, but
From there, where we found Kesh.
Oh, it was Kesh that was crying.
I wasn't crying. I was bleeding.
Right. Well, Megan, is this the last place that we can go?
I point like the way they are down there.
There's another room over there.
Yeah, you guys are right now, you guys are at this cross junction here. I figure standing while they're down in this room. So you can see off to your right and left, there's still hallways available.
It's probably more bunk beds, mate.
Barnaby.
Oh yeah, what's up? Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Use the stick and go down there.
Which way? Are you pointing west or east on the map?
I point west on the map.
Yeah, okay. All right. Pulls it out, starts to extend it. Okay. You just want me to walk?
I'm following him.
Looks really nervous. Oh, okay. All right. Looks really, really nervous.
I'm here. I just do not know how to
they're
use.
They're probably all like the same other ones.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. And you just hear like the scraping as he starts to walk down the hallway. Little gnomish footsteps. He gets he continuously drags it to this T junction here. South or west still?
I guess south.
Okay. All right. Starts to head down south.
I'm following.
Okay. Oh, you hear like the as it like hits a raised stone. I think I found something.
What do we do now? Does this remove the trap?
He looks back at you like, I've got this. Hold on.
Oh God, he's gonna die.
Been training all his life.
Slams it down. As it imprints down on the stone, you hear as like in front of the pole, this portcullis just, and then you hear one from a little bit down the hallway, on another side. I did it! I did it! I got it! And these are now blocked off. From there to there. And then there's a... Oh.
I have no idea what you're doing. Oh, in front?
Yeah. Kind of seals off this like blank looking room. You can see 2 pillars in the room, but it looks unfurnished inside of there.
Okay, maybe we try go this way. I point west.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we should. Like starts to pull it the other way. Okay, turns around, sets down this hallway, and gets to here is well, okay, to the north there, that's a door. There's a door there, looks like a room, and then down to the south, oh, I see a stairwell. There's a stairwell. It leads down.
Ah, yes, we go check that first then.
Cash and Megan, are you guys following along?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of check out, like look at the floor in general. The dust is it like, are there imprints?
Does it look like recently disturbed?
Yeah.
I think with your checks as you guys have been going through here, you can tell some parts of it have been disturbed recently, and some lie like dormant and untouched. There are some like large footprints on dirt and through dust that look of like various makes, kind of enough like a couple of people have come through here, but you can't quite make it out.
Gotcha.
Barnaby starts to head down to the. You told him to go to the stairwell, Aldro?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mainly just looking for ways out because I assume that's what Kek and Ozak would have done.
Yep. And he continues. He's this leads down, kind of gets down here, and you hear the scraping. Smacks into something else. There's another raised stone here. Should I do it again? Should I do it?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. All right. Kind of lifts it up and smacks it down. Oh, okay. False alarm. All right.
It's just a broken stone.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Walks into the room. He still like kind of avoids the stone as he steps in. And Kale, you're following too?
I would definitely be sticking right by Taldro.
Okay. Kesh and Megan, are you guys still exploring that room, or are you coming up now?
I'm coming up now.
Okay.
I figured if I just wanted to log that it's disturbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I want to.
You're not?
I'm interested in what's behind this portcullis.
Okay.
Makes sense, right? That if there was something valuable behind there, they'd have a door in front of it there.
Give me an investigation check as you come into the next room here. Or is that your 19? Oh no, that was the other one. Okay, so as you all start to file into this room here, Barnaby, watch the stone. Roll me a perception check as you all come into the room.
Everyone.
Yeah. 21 investigation. Okay. As you start to come
Another
into this
21, natural 20.
All right. Ooh. Okay. So here, let me read them all off. We got a 17 from Kale, the 21 from Megan. I'll read that in a sec. Nat 20 from Taldro, and the 20 from Kesh. Okay. You, Megan, as you walk into this southern room here, just over here, does this bring you guys over? Brad, does that bring you over or no?
You have to press shift and click.
Oh, it's shift. Okay. So as you're traveling through here, you can see in this room there is a small raised stone that seems to set off the portcullis above you. Like as you kind of pass through it and look down, you can see there's one just a few feet from the door frame, and you can see on the other side as well that there is a portcullis at the east end of the room here. And for all of you, as you enter that room there with Barnaby, does that show? Okay, good. As you enter the room there with Barnaby, stepping over this stone, he points out, you all look at the kind of glancing over at the wall, doing a double take. You can see about 10 small holes lined in the wall about waist level. They look about like this big, big enough for like a spear to fit in. And Barnaby's, yeah, watch the stone there. That does something. I'm not sure what, but that does something there.
Perhaps is Megan in here? Did Megan leave?
Megan's still exploring
joined.
somewhere else. Megan hasn't joined.
Now look at Cash. How are you with traps and things? And then I remember that we found him in a trap.
I've had better luck than today.
I am not good with him. I did not spend any time in these sorts of cramped, confined places, you know. I was always out in a forest or by a big door. I do not know how traps work, to be honest. I do not like them, I do not trust them, and I often set them off and set myself in danger or put Kale in danger, and I do not trust them or like them. So from now on until Megan comes back, you are in charge of finding the traps, okay? You want to help? Here is your chance.
I can try to help too.
No. We do not want you setting off traps.
Right.
You know, you will get crushed by a small little thing that come down, kill you.
I'm just making kind of a, oh yeah, crushed sucks face.
I'm looking. I'm looking at
Not
Cash
crushed.
as well, who also Cash is like wafer thin as well, but I'm just like looking at him like you're expendable.
You're not my charge, so you can get crushed.
Yeah.
Right. How valuable is that man that's been following you?
That value.
It's fully expendable.
What do you mean?
As in, have you known him long enough to say he's worth retrieving?
No.
Who? Keck?
That
Megan.
Megan person.
Oh, we've only just met him.
Megan showed up last night. You show up this morning. We are slowly being outnumbered by strangers, Kale.
That we are.
I never thought I would say this, but I wish Kek and Ozog were here.
Me too. Oh.
I step back.
Yeah, me too. I really, yeah.
I'm stepping back now and just like pointing towards all the bullshit and letting Cash work it out.
So, looking at this room, there's a stairway going downwards?
Yeah,
And-
you can see. Sorry.
And then around the corner, I guess there's another blocked portion.
Yeah, down the hallway to the east, you can see the portcullis has come down. Presumably, what that clanking was that you had heard just a couple moments ago. To kind of give the room a once over, there are these the holes that I had mentioned in waist high in the wall, and then there is a kind of a staircase that leads down in a U shape that just seems to it runs like kind of flat with the floor there, so it just goes down.
Okay. Trying a new technique and getting on all fours and looking at the floor.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and check by the passage to the east if there is any raised platforms or anything like that. Kind
Okay.
of.
Fancy college.
Give me an investigation check. Not with advantage. You didn't go to the same fancy college that he did. You don't know how to sniff out a sense of rock. Oh man, yeah, just a
Seriously?
flat investigation.
All right. That's gonna be a 20.
Ooh. Yeah, I think there's another small stone that you can find. There's two of them here. Has a 20 spots. Those are the white squares there. So you can see another one further down the hallway, but there is one to the entrance of this to the stairwell as well. Looks to just be small off-colored raised stones that seem to be all like really rudimentary pressure plates.
I get up off the floor. Watch out for that one, that one, that one, and that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, you're really good at this.
Well, what if he missed one, though?
Well, I mean, I can set them all off right now if you want. Is it like
Let's
no,
not
no,
do that.
no.
No, not needed. Just.
We will
No,
have to
don't.
trust Cash for now.
I'm looking around the
Okay.
walls to see if I see any more of those like cylinder-looking.
Yeah,
I guess.
you can count 10 in total. They're lined on the white dots or indicated by the white dots
Oh,
on the
okay.
side of the walls there. I hope you guys can see those.
Yeah, I can.
Each of those white dots represents like a small spear-shaped or about spear width hole.
Kind of get closer to the hole and just kind of like look into it.
Yeah.
Am I seeing a? I'm guessing sharp metal object.
Yeah, I think you see a glint of steel or iron back from the inside of the hole there.
All right. Yeah, this place is primed and ready for death. Should we descend, or do we want to move to the other hallway?
Aldo, where do you think Keck has gone?
I believe Keck has gone outside, or at least tried to find outside. They will have looked around for food, no? They are always looking for food.
Well,
And
how
he
did you
did-
get in here? Isn't
Hole in the roof. It is closed now. It leads to a cave.
Right.
He did want to fight. He thought he could take them all.
Yeah, I don't think that he would have gone back through that hole, though.
No, but he would have been eager to go outside looking for food, and he would have thought he could fight them.
I hope that he did not, but if he did, then there is not much we can do for him now.
for now? Our focus should be getting you all out. It's what needs to be done.
Out and east, he knew. They knew we were going east.
East.
We were trying to find a settlement in the east at the base of the mountains. After that, we are heading north.
Noted. All right. Recent commotion up top. It's hard to advise going up top for now, but then again, if they're going to be searching for wherever you've been, maybe up top is where they don't expect it.
Right, like if they've already looked. And then maybe we could find Tallow and Wick and Bigglesby.
That would be very useful.
How many people have you run into?
Barnaby, oh, Bigglesby, it'd be so amazing to get him back.
Bigglesby is an ox. Tallow and Wick are horses.
Yeah,
Noted.
fine animal, that Bigglesby. He's been with me for years.
We had to leave them behind. They could not fit in here. We were out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, then we are going to have to find our way out. Either way, if it leads north, if it leads east, we will go that way. Or wherever it gets us outside. We are not going to be stuck down here forever. It concerns me that it keeps going down and not up, though.
Multiple passages. I'm sure this place will be a labyrinth to some, but it looks organized enough to need some place.
Once, some must have lived here, but it looks long abandoned, no?
Not long abandoned. These traps, unsettled footprints. There's things down here. Just be ready.
Whatever killed the people that lived here, no?
I haven't seen bodies, skeletons, or anything else, have you?
We saw some bloody footprints.
Bloodied footprints?
The footprints were old, though. We did not follow them because we heard the cry. We thought that Keck was eating you.
Barnaby speaks up. Yeah, I came running down the hallway. There were some spiders, some big suckers. They were like this big, blue.
And you
Yeah.
did not tell us this why?
I did when I ran down. they said there were some big suckers. I mean, they were not too big, but big to a gnome like myself, you know?
Blue spiders.
Yeah, they kept like, and they were just gone. It was,
But disappearing blue spiders.
yeah, real small ones though.
Well, you said big, and now you've said.
Well, I mean, they were small, but like big to a gnome, right? But he like holds up his hands, kind of like.
Just see Kale looking
it's
around
big.
like.
That is okay.
Yeah, they were.
Blue spider, like being out in forest for ever and ever. Blue spiders?
Give me a nature check.
All right. Boop. And that would be there a 16.
16. Okay. Before we resolve that, we're gonna go over to Megan real quick. Megan, as we find you still exploring this room, what are you doing? Where are you going? You're muted.
I knew that. I was just testing you guys. So there's the portcullis is up here.
Yeah, they haven't come down yet.
And I can only see the one stone in this.
Yeah,
this
at the
room.
entrance to the room. Yeah.
Can I see another stone past the?
What was your? Yeah, with the 20. Yeah, you can see another small one as you kind of inspect around the room here. Another small one just past. Right there and right there.
Okay, I'm gonna step over that.
Okay. Kind of step over. You come out to kind of an open chasm. There's a bridge that seems to run the length of this large split in whatever surface this has been built on or built in. It runs across. It seems safe-ish to cross. So as safe as you can make it.
Like underground cavern.
Yeah, you can see it like it up top. You can see the stalactites hanging from the ceiling as it kind of opens up. And as you come to the edge here, looking down, it's just a vast blackness on either side, right and left.
They do live here. And you said it looks safe. I'm just gonna just touch it with a foot.
Yeah, touch.
A bit of weight on it.
Unsettle the rock or two. Put some actual weight on it. It doesn't seem to move or adjust with your weight on it.
Just in case, I'm gonna leap a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of give it like a bounding stride, run across, land, and there's like a moment of like, nothing happens to the bridge as you cross it. Maybe a couple of rocks go skipping off, and you can see them. You can see in front of you there are a couple of statues that line the northern side of the room. As you enter the room, I assume you're still looking for traps.
This place scares the crap out of me. Boy,
Give me an investigation check. An 11. Okay. Nothing as you enter the room is checking up. Specifically, I would assume there's no sides, nothing on the walls. Giving a quick look at the ground, it all looks even and undisturbed. There are 3 faded statues here as well, worn down by a bit of debris that's kind of caved in from the top section or the top right section of the roof here. Kind of obscures the rightmost statue. And then to the south of the room, you can see like a raised stone, just kind of divider of the room. There are a couple of desks and some moldy parchment that is kind of crinkled up on the desks.
Nothing of those statues stand out to me.
Nothing that you can see. No. Give me let me see real quick. You can see. Actually, you see 2 faded and kind of chewed pennants hanging from the wall here behind the statues. Roll me a religion check real quick.
Pendants, you say? A religion?
Pennants, like a banner.
Oh,
hanging.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, normal roll.
Can't make it the fuck out. You have no idea who it is. Give me a sec, just so I can describe it. You see 8 pointed figures, or an 8-pointed star with a circle through it. But no idea in the moment.
That's shit, that is. I could do better than that. I'm gonna move through to this giant pile of coins.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a
I
giant.
will die
yeah.
happy.
Now you can see there's as you go into this room, there's another exit to the north here. But this whole south eastern part of this room here, the bottom right, has been kind of flowed in. You can see stairs, what used to be stairs, but it looks like the roof is kind of caved in entirely on them. Stairs that lead upwards as well.
Okay. Upwards. Oh, into that room.
That would lead upwards rather. No, this is just another doorway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this dirt here. There's stairs that lead upwards, but it looks like whatever it led up to has now kind of caved in and crashed in.
As I look into that room, does it look pretty much the same as the other like sort of chapel thing I was in?
Yeah,
before?
this is you can see to the north there into this prayer room. You can see it's kind of like it goes up a little bit, up some small stairs, and this is a half opened wall, actually, not a door. So you can see like it looks like some kind of like secret or hidden door that had gone down or upwards, and it's just kind of like halfway. So you can see half into this room here, this
hidden
this
door.
prayer room.
Okay. Now you have my interest. Okay, I'm gonna like peek through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in.
It just looks like a regular prayer room. The same as you had been in before. The west entrance is caved in, but the southern entrance that you had just come through is still like half open a little bit. It kind of looks a little reminiscent of an escape passage. I think you could assume with the staircase being so close there that might have been a way to escape. Give me an investigation check as you come in.
This is how I die.
There's a giant Baylor.
I'm only a
As
little Baylor.
you run the room over real quick, it just seems like it. This is the only entrance to it, and that there's nothing of value in here. Couple statues that seem the same as the other prayer room you'd been in. Less defaced, but still worn down.
This was a waste of time. This was. Just want a couple of gold. Aha! No, there's nothing there. I'm gonna make my way back.
Okay, all right.
And I'm slightly dejected.
Kind of sulking, avoiding all the traps. All right. So you're making your way back to them.
No, I'm gonna step on all the fucking traps, Jay, that I found earlier. I'm just gonna jab them because I didn't get any gold. I'm ending it.
Well, you step on this one. No. Yeah, I think as you get up here, you can start to hear their voices. That nature check. Remind me what it was for again.
It was for the blue spiders.
Blue spiders. Okay. Yeah, I think on a 16, you would have heard maybe of blue spiders in caves. Ones that kind of like pop in and out of existence. Maybe not the name of it or anything about them, but I think you've heard of them.
Interesting. And welcome back.
What?
Where you went?
I was right here.
Did you find a way out?
No, I just found a couple of more like churches with some shit art.
What was the art of?
Like a star, like people, like a five. It was a 5-pointed star. Right?
8-pointed star.
And eight pointed, give or take, change. 5 to 8. 8-pointed star. I don't know. It was shit. I wouldn't buy it.
Yes, it makes sense. When we came in, we found a statue of Mistra.
Who?
It is a goddess, magical goddess. You understand?
Of what?
Magic.
God of. Mate, why can't they be normal? Like the god of biscuits,
I
Yeah, I
believe,
would love one of those.
May well be one
I know,
somewhere.
right?
If you pray to the god of the biscuits, they might bring you one. It depends which god you pray to, though. Mine ignored me, and now I have another.
Mate, I wouldn't bother with the gods. Like, what have they done? Nothing, really. Oh, a little bit of lights. That's it.
I hate to say it, but I agree.
Why do you hate to say it?
I like side glance at Kale.
Yeah.
Because they did not help me when I needed help.
Shit, but.
let's keep going.
Look, each to their own, but unless you give me biscuits, I don't really give a shit.
Well, maybe you should pray to your god of biscuits then, huh? Not
Holy
now.
Bourbon.
Later.
Oh, no? Okay.
Kesh has found the way out.
Oh. You could have said, like.
You were busy doing star things.
I look expectantly at Kesh.
One then, Kesh.
Kesh wants to
Alright.
help, no?
All right. In that case, let's descend.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're going down?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't
Did
think
you
Kek
find-
came this way. There was a bridge back there which went a long way down, but still he would have had to get through, both of them would have had to get through traps, and
Oh,
To be honest, this place hasn't been touched. At least not from an ogre.
where could it have gone?
Did we miss a turning? Is there any other place we have not searched?
the only place we didn't check was that one you and Barnaby went.
We went, There is one room. I will go and shout for him.
I'm gonna head back to that other room where we locked it out, the gate.
Okay. Yeah. That's the one just to the east. Sorry, I'm on another
Yeah.
map real quick. Okay.
I'll be tailing him.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the one there to the east in the room as well. As you come to that room, you can see it's kind of closed off, and has only one other entrance as you come up to these gates.
Kek! Ozark!
Kind of rings through into the Barnaby on the other side. Caldro.
I feared as much. Okay.
It's not me. It's Barnaby Wilston.
Yeah,
not
I walk all the way back around the other side.
Yes,
Not
I
that-
understand.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I heard you over there. Yeah.
It is possible that they used perhaps some of Kek's magics or something, that they were able to disguise their footsteps. I have not seen him display this, but, Kale has lots of magics that she has not displayed.
An ogre that cleans up after himself and is able to get through a bunch of traps.
Well, sometimes they cast magics and they are able to run faster, Perhaps they have other tricks up their sleeves.
Right, and Keck did suddenly, he Eldritch blasted, just out of nowhere, and we didn't know he could.
He was able to use magics, sometimes extremely effectively, sometimes extremely ineffectively. But he could do it if he tried. It is not possible. Is it not possible that he could have used this to float? Avoid the traps? See traps and avoid them in such a way?
An all-seeing ogre that can fly.
You do not
Right,
want to be on the wrong side of Kek and Ozag.
I think he wanted to eat me, to be honest.
For sure, 100% he wanted to eat you.
He did actually want to eat you.
That's not tidy.
It
He
takes them
said
a
as
little
much.
while to get used to people. Kesh, this is why we really need you to change your name. He will not like it when he gets confused between your name and his name, and then when he gets confused, he is a little harder to tell what to do, and if we cannot tell him what to do, well, then he will just eat you. And since you are newer, you are the new kid, yes, it means that he will like Megan, and he will want to eat you.
You
I
would-
just had an idea. What if we call him Biscuits?
Biscuits. Why?
Cash.
Please don't call me biscuits.
Because that's very different to Keck.
It is very different, but biscuits is...
That's a food, and the ogre you're describing sounds like a
But he
giant
eats
infinite
people.
stomach.
I'm sure he
But he
eats
eats
biscuits too.
You think he eats biscuits?
Well,
I
we're
imagine
not
if we gave him
changing
some
Keck's
biscuits.
name, that would be very
No,
Yeah,
confusing.
we
no,
can't
no,
change
no,
Keck.
no,
He's
we're not
already
changing
he was here
Keck. He'll
first.
be too confused. We do not
Sorry,
want him to
Cash.
be confused. No, I do not think we should call Kesh biscuits.
How about we focus on going downwards
You are leading the way, no?
without just saying? He just walks down.
Yeah.
He's so fucking done. God damn it.
All right.
Like
So you
as
start
soon as
to-
he steps away, I'm gonna lean into
Yeah.
Megan and be like, "Worst comes to worst, we call him a biscuits."
At least it's a start, right? He hasn't
It's-
even tried to think of a new name.
It's better than
Not one
Kesh.
suggestion.
Oh man.
Kesh, that's almost exactly the same as Keck. We can't have that.
We can't do it.
I'll get confused.
I get confused already.
Let me know if that swapped you guys over.
We don't even have Connor here to Deadpool the fucking thing. Be like,
The fourth wall break.
you
Yeah.
know.
You guys can, okay, you can see that. Perfect. So you start to travel down this staircase. I think it takes a little bit, like at least a minute or two to get down. It's kind of like one of those scenes in the movies where they're going down a spiraling staircase and just kind of continuously you can see the firelight coming down. Finally, you come down this blocky rectangle staircase out into a similar unfurnished hallway. You kind of feel your ears pop as you start to go a little further underground, and it seems like as you come out into in this small little foyer here, it seems like there's another passageway leading east, and it slopes down a little bit, not too much that you might like slide down it, but starts to head down a little bit, and the passageway to the south starts to slope down as well, almost like it was built on uneven ground. But you see two passageways in front of you guys. What are you guys doing?
Which way shall we go then?
I'm looking at the dust, looking at just anything that motions. I guess any motion at all, actually.
Give me, I'll say, give me just a perception checks as you look down the hallways. I will say as well, as you come down for this floor, there's a definite change in the air. It's a lot mustier and a lot more stifled, as
13.
well as there's a kind of a funk, like a smell that lingers in the air, of like decay. 13, a 16, and a 6. Okay. Are you rolling, Megan? Or it's up to you.
That is a muted boy.
That's a muted boy.
How is he
21.
always muted, and how does he always forget?
He's the anti-PB.
Like, yeah,
He
how?
always forgets to mute. As you look down these hallways here, you can see that the southern one has been traveled more. It kind of looks like a main hallway. As far down as you can see, it just looks like a straight line. You can see a couple of hallways that lead out. Looks like this is the kind of main foundation here.
That way looks like lots of people go there.
Right, we go that way then.
Okay. You guys
Keck will
are
How
travel
about we
this.
just start adding like letters to his name? What about Kesha?
Kesha.
It's a little different to Keck, you know, because there's R at the end.
Kesha.
And
Kesha.
Kesh starts walking down the hallway looking for tracks.
to the south. Okay, give me an investigation check. As you reach the room or the hallway there. You start to head down in 18. Okay, start to head down southward here. Are you looking as well, Megan? Just so we can clarify.
Yeah, I'll
It's like Kesh
I'm
kinda-
terrified of this place, so I'm dead.
Kesh kind of sets out first, seemingly taking over your job as starts to look around above.
School of Hard Knocks back.
An 18 and a 19. Okay. As you start to come down to this southern hallway here, there's a moment where Kesh, you go to walk in, and Megan, you see that Kesh is about to set off a kind of rudimentary rope tripwire. Do you stop him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of feel like
I-
a hand on your chest.
I put a hand in the chest and I go,
Thank you.
Perhaps you should let Megan go first.
And I step back and
To the
just
side.
let him take over.
Megan,
All right.
you can
I like
see this rope kind of it's a pretty easy one to spot. It kind of traces along, goes up the frame, and then is attached to a large net that spreads out across the ceiling. Looks like it's been packed with like dirt and some cobble to help disguise it, but looks like it's ready to come down at any moment.
Something about these traps is really off. Like they're
Michael.
shit. They're fucking shit. And this place has got like churches and statues and stuff. This doesn't make any sense.
Do you think it was an old temple, or people live here, like a small underground house, city, town?
This is like a fortification, but there's like barracks and there was an armory, which there was nothing of value there. But
What are they protecting then?
I don't know. But they haven't got any of their own traps.
Let us just get out of here.
I think you would notice, Megan, the portcullis traps seem to be
Oh yeah.
built in. But a lot of these, like especially this net, a lot of the ones that I'm describing as shoddy or makeshift, like the scythe traps, those are all like rudimentary, shoddy things that seem newly installed.
Did we say they seemed like goblin?
Goblin-esque, yeah. A lot of the crossbows, they've still got that kind of like one-time use function. The size, they kind of give off that feel as well. Just everything's tied together and placed in by ropes. Especially this net here, just things to hinder and or stop whatever's coming through.
Look, there's got to be something down here, but I still don't think that Keck would come here without setting him off. But if he does no other magic, he did shoot things at a wall and bring it crumbling down.
I feel we would have hurt him if he broke through a wall. Perhaps he can turn invisible or something.
The way we came, that was caved in, right? The way we came into the.
Yeah, that was what he'd caved in.
Well, he can't have gone the other way. And the other place I went, there was a bridge, and it was just it was like you could see for miles down there.
And you didn't see any footprints?
The only ones I've seen are those bloody ones, but they were like little, like dainty, like a woman.
They were too old as well. Keck was not above us. I think he would have hurt us as well. He has either gone ahead or found some other way out. Either way, we should leave. I do not trust this place. I do not like it anymore. Keck and Oza can look after themselves, huh?
Well, we can't go back, so...
It seems as though there is only one way. They either went this way, or they did something else and we cannot work it out, you know? I do not want to spend any longer. They are ahead of us and in trouble, or they are lost and in trouble. Either way, we must continue. I am getting
everything.
I am getting impatient. My time is running short.
Your time? Oh yeah, because you only got like 20 minutes or something weird. Is this all to do with your god?
Yes, I have 1 month. I cannot be spending my entire month down here, lost and running around looking for an ogre who is going to live for probably forever. I don't know how long they live.
Well, we got to go this way anyway.
Well then, pick a fucking way and go.
All right, but I'm not going to set this one off. Can I disable the thing that sets it off rather than setting it off?
50,
yeah, give me a
49,
thieves tools.
48, 47.
What is my
46,
thieves tool proficiency? Is it sleight of hand?
Thieves tools. What do I always get? I think. Hold on. What was the question again?
I'm proficient in my thieves tools, but
Yeah.
it says to query the attribute. Is it?
Yeah, it would just be dex because sleight of dex, sleight of hand.
Normal roll. It's a lot of things to click. What? 3 plus 0 plus.
What?
What is that? No, I rolled it.
Give me a sec. Yeah, I'll look into that after. I don't know why that's
That is my dex proficiency though.
that's
so.
weird. Dexterity +5. Yeah, that's weird. Interesting. Forgery kit. Let me fix that real quick. All right, I'll fix that after. Your thieves tools. It should say dexterity there. Yeah, +5. You're proficient plus your dex modifier.
Just roll it
proficiency
manual.
bonuses. Yeah, you're good. No, the 8
I'm not good. I just rolled an 8.
So I think that you can't find a way to disable it without setting it off. There's no way to kind of it's too rudimentary from the looks of it. It just looks like if the rope gets cut or knocked and the neck comes down. Too simple to really disable.
All right, boys. This is banging. So we're gonna look at this rope. Rope? What's a rope? Look at this rope. Like it's mulling. Just don't trigger it when you go past. Be careful with your armor. All right. Just squeeze and then step over.
Okay. What happens if it goes wrong?
Everything falls on our heads and rocks fall, we die.
Okay.
You all start to shuffle through. This headless statue in this room kind of looks over these pennants on the wall. Again, they seem to be banners of Mystra. These ones look especially faded. You can tell they were like once a light blue. Seems like most of the color has been sapped of it now, and the ends are fraying. You all move down. You continuing southward? There is an east exit to this room, but I assume you're continuing southward.
I'm following them, and I'm
right.
clenching my
Counting
fist,
down.
counting backwards quietly.
Yeah.
I just keep looking for the dust or any disturbances, anything like that. I'm looking for
Okay.
activity.
All right. As you come through this room, Megan, you notice another arrow trap. Pretty much immediately, kind of set on the walls. This room here, it's a as you come into it, it's another hallway, kind of exactly similar to the one with the statue. Although in the spot where the statue is, there's a large kind of faded blood stain, and you can see there are arrows or small linings in the wall where there are little goblin crossbows hitched.
Does it look like they've been triggered?
Give me a quick investigation check. Is that the 11 there? That's the one you rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
As you look them over, no, they don't look to be triggered recently, but they do look used. So they might have been triggered in the past. But these just kind of like two statues are like ominously looking down at this blood splotch here in this room.
Does that blood look as old as the footprint blood?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're definitely coming around and checking these traps. I think they're still here.
Well, there cannot be too many of them, huh? Or we would know by now.
I don't know how many goblins live in a creepy old church.
I am not afraid of
Stop.
goblin. If you see a goblin, just tell me and I will go and fucking deal with it, okay?
All right.
You deal with traps, I deal with goblins.
And as he says that, I just triggered the trap out of the way of me.
Yep. Quickly triggering the rope there. You can hear as they all tink 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 off the wall. You can all hear this from behind him as well, or from further down the hallway.
I noticed that's just more barracks, yeah. So I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Looking in there, you can see a couple more bunk beds and a small like common area.
We're definitely not being quiet either. So that's
No.
all right.
Yeah, you can hear like
it's
those
impossible
tinks, like,
for me to
echoing.
be.
Yeah. I'm just
Um,
waiting for any type of, I guess, unsettling movements or anything
Yeah.
like that.
I
Roll
have
me-
big boots and gloves that make noise, and I'm
They cannot lie.
continually moving.
roll me
I'm
another
stomping around.
investigation check. Yeah. Megan, as you push forward. Hi, Cat. What do you want, buddy?
Have this as a macro.
Okay. As you're looking down this room, Cat, can you not, buddy? Thanks. Okay. I don't know. Just doing that thing where they lay under the monitor. You see a library down this hallway here. It
looks very disturbed. It's completely ruined. There's books that lie about the floor. The bookcases have been kind of knocked over, and there are skeletons that lay everywhere in the room. They kind of seem like they're not live skeletons, but you can see dead skeletons kind of underneath some bookcases, some large, some small. Right to the entrance of this room here, there's a small like brass kind of holding spot that looks like something goes in it. And as you're about to walk through, you can see a small blue gem on the floor that looks like it would fit up in that brass holding spot.
Instinctively, I go to pick up the gem.
Pick it up. Can you do me a favor and
Is it
roll?
a dex save?
No, roll me a 1d15.
You die.
Nice.
Okay, so 1d15.
Oh my god, please don't be damaged. Please don't be damaged.
Don't be damaged.
Fucking hell.
As you pick up this this stone, you all, Taldra, maybe you're like, I think on the map there, you're a little closer to Megan.
I'm
Kale's
like
close behind you.
my love for battle and anger issues will be the death of me. Floor is kicking back up because I'm starting to like get angry and
counting
fucking
down
and like stomp ahead and get
marching
impatient.
forward. Yeah, and you can see Megan kind of stop for a moment, reach down, and as he reaches down and grabs onto something, he disappears. And that is where we end today's episode.
No, we don't. No, we're going another hour. What?
That is where we end today's episode with Megan. You immediately reach down, grab, and then you somewhere else, a familiar spot.
My
with
God.
staircases, stone cobble walls, but you don't see your friends around.
Yeah, for
That
Christ.
is where we're gonna end today's session.
I need help
fucking baby.
leveling. I did my
We can do that right after this if
My-
you want. Yeah.
measly hit points.
3
Extra 3. Listen, that counts.
It does count.
Doesn't.
Oh man. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you, you four, for playing. Thank you, Peachy, Zot, Brad, and Tuesday. We're gonna go around real quick. We didn't do the intros today, so make sure to do them if you guys can. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out today and watching. Let's go around the table real quick. We'll start with Peachy. Tell them what you do, where you do it.
You, if you're lucky enough. TV/Peachy Pixelate. I've got merch. There's a 10% off Streamlabs at the moment. If you use the code Santa. So buy my merch, because I like to eat.
The merch.
Do it.
The merch.
Yeah, I eat
Merch,
the merch. They send it to me, and I just eat.
Guys, go follow Peachy. He makes amazing music. Some of the music in this campaign, most of the music in our other campaigns.
Crash City.
Crash City this upcoming Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, what about you?
I'm sorry, I was looking at the spell sheet.
Oh, sorry.
I got preoccupied. No worries. Hi, I'm Tuesday. I played Kale, who is really weak, and you saw that. So that's her. Also, you can find me at /Tuesday Gray on Twitch and Twitter, or you can do something way cooler and go check out the Tablestory Patreon, because that's a thing. In case no one's mentioned that yet, I think we did, but it's a thing that you should check out and know about. So follow us here, follow the Tablestory, or get in the Tablestory Discord, and go check out the Patreon. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Tuesday. Zot, Mr. Zooty Booty.
Up, how's it going? I formerly known as Keck. I will miss that man. Beast.
Sorry,
thing.
buddy.
But now we're moving on to Kesh, which is just totally unrelated to Keck. It's weird how that works. We are not naming him Biscuits. I will throw so many things
So
at him.
Kesha.
I love how we are changing your name.
I love that. It's so good.
Instantly just you're picking this character like
That won't do.
Like
That
it's
was
just
amazing.
like the justification is so great though, because your old character was played in such a way that we get to influence this one by changing his name, because it will confuse Keck. I
love it so much.
the irony out of the fucking just.
Oh man.
And I like how I go from this big old ogre to now this scrawny little dude who is literally pushed around, and it's just,
Oh man.
it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful.
Go follow Zot, guys. Go follow Zot.
We're doing games and stuff, staffs and things.
Staves and things.
Staffs and things.
What about you, Mr. Bradley Wattow?
Hello, everyone. It's me, your boy, coming at you fresh from the United Kingdom of America. Soon, probably. Don't worry about my channel. Don't go there. Stick around here. There's all sorts of good shit happening on Tablestory coming up this next week. There's nothing on a Friday now, right?
Yes, there is. Tomorrow we have the like Tablestory post-mortem for Identity Crisis.
Yeah. You're doing like the Q&A.
So we're doing our post-mortem tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be a good time to just
that.
throw questions at Whack as well about how to run things, because Identity Crisis was awesome. So Saturday, these are the two things you need to remember, really. Saturday, Crash City, which is a brand new show starting at 2 p.m. EST on Saturday. Crash City, as far as I'm aware, it's... I don't know what I can say, because I don't know what is a spoiler and what isn't, and what's being kept back, actually. Fuck it, just fucking watch it. It's a brand new campaign.
With
With an all-star cast, and it's going to be really good. I know how much effort Whack has put into preparing it, so I know that it's going to be fucking awesome. I'm really looking forward to watching it. So make sure you get in on that, because it's always good to get in on the first episode live as well. That's always fun. It's so rare. You come in and like, I found this channel, but they're in like episode 40 of everything. So episode 1 starts with that. Next week, I run a show called Darkfire. We're doing a tournament arc at the moment, which is really fun. That's on a Tuesday at 5 EST. However, I have a Christmas episode. I shouldn't call it a Christmas episode because it's not. Partially because it's politically incorrect, but also it's not a Christmas episode. It's a
holiday episode.
It's a holiday episode. You'll see why. It's really annoying because the one thing that I want to say, there's only one thing that slightly ties it into a holiday episode. But Dustvale comes back for like a 1 episode, 1 shot. If you have never seen Dustvale before, it was a Western-based sort of D&D, which had Brotatoe and Tuesday Grey in it, and a bunch of other players. And this Wednesday coming, can't remember the date, the 12th at 5 EST, we're doing Dustvale Desert Snow, because snow is falling on the heated sands of Dustvale. And there's only one band of useless... good for nothings,
except for Raja, not useless.
Who can save the day? We're starting them out on a train, and let's just say,
as is tradition,
I can't wait.
It's going to be the same train.
Oh no!
With that gnome.
Yes!
With that gnome.
The gnome operator. Oh my god.
Who's been charged to take you to go and deal with this fucking this bullshit that's happening in Dustvale. So a sort of epilogal episode. So if you watched Dustvale and you enjoyed it, then come along and watch that. If you've never seen it before, it's just going to be a 1 shot, so you can jump in and watch that too. So yeah, check out all those things. That's it. Bye.
Thanks, Brad. Real quick, make sure to tune in next Thursday. We're going to be taking a small break from RagTags in a couple weeks because I'm going on vacation. So make sure to catch the next 2 episodes here. Those are the final 2 before I go on a quick 2-week vacation. Again, send love over to Connor Cronus. For anyone that came in and missed it, he's going to take a little bit of time off the campaign. But you can still catch him hopefully next Wednesday, the 12th, on the Dustvale campaign. We hope we'll see him in RagTags soon. Tomorrow, I'm doing the Tablestory postmortem, so make sure to show up if you guys want to see the Identity Crisis postmortem. Bring your questions over there. And there was something that I wanted to shout out. Oh, yeah, I did Monsters over on the Tablestory Patreon. They're $25, I think it's a $25 buy-in. If you guys liked the Cheese Elementals from my Totino's campaign over on my channel, those are available, as well as a Goblin Bouncing Ball and Kira from Ilios. If you guys liked Ilios.
Ooh.
The hammer that Connor had gave some backstory on it and some purpose to it. So if you guys wanted to know what it was about, go check it out. But yeah, send Connor love and Ragu. We'll be back next Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. That's it. RagTags out. Go check out the Patreon. If you missed Crash City,
out.
Go watch shit on YouTube. Bye.
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 Ah!